fought a
me.
big monster.
True. Fought a big monster. Went back to the tavern.
I
Spunk
said
was there.
howdy to Grit, I think, and then that was my contribution to the episode.
Yeah, Grit was there. You escaped, and now you've begin next session. Well, as soon as Rion's back,
I'm ready
go
up.
from there.
Back.
No,
All right.
ready up.
I love that your post of women aren't people keeps going up. Like the views on it, it's just like 19 now. I'm sure it was like 10 last week.
Someone likes looking at it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay, I made a little
As a forum post in
forum.
Roll20,
That's
yeah.
the word. So I'm
Yeah.
too young for forums, truth be told. So.
Yeah. Sorry,
No, you're fucking not.
Oh my god! Weirdly enough, I'm not part of a weird fan fiction, so yes, I am.
No, you're not.
What? Aw.
You're part of fan fiction somewhere.
I'm not.
You're going to
Only
say the
about me.
activity feed, weren't you? Of course.
I think my sheer lack of interest in all social media my entire life doesn't help, to be fair.
Yeah, it's very fair.
Anyway,
You're too old for it. Just means you're not interested.
I'm
Like,
too
you're
old
funny
for
age
it.
about that point.
mentally and physically, I'm too old for social media and I was born that way. It's an old person thing right there. Anyway. We're all here, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm beginning.
Yes.
I'm beginning. 3, 2, 1, go.
Roll 20, sorry.
No, we don't need it right now. I'll let you know if we
Okay.
need it, but we
No
don't
worries.
right now. Okay, so last session, you escaped from Borand after successfully disabling his immune system. You exited into the underways, and you felt the cool, fresh air blowing in from a certain crevice. So you followed it out, and you found yourself on the edge of the Shimmers. So you exit this cave, crevice opening, and you find yourself surrounded by very tall golden stalks of grass as far as the eye can see. And the eye can only see about 5 feet ahead of you because it is much taller than anyone on the pie. Hovering above this is a faint mist. Can't quite see through it. It's about, you'd say, twilight, early morning, late evening. It's hard to tell with the mist and the lack of much vision at all. Yeah, I'd say that's where you find yourself right now. Surrounded by great curtains of golden grass.
I smoke it. I don't.
Hell
Smoke.
yeah.
You want to...
Throwing smoke.
As you look around,
Anybody familiar with these areas? Wait, let me see the map. I might be familiar with it. Where's the map?
Hiln is at the center of the Shimmers. It should be, hopefully, pinned in a D&D Snuts thing.
There's like three things pinned in there.
How am I meant to look through all of these?
I pinned it. It's
There
pinned
we
now,
go.
Ben.
Oh my god, a map.
The Shimmers is
Really?
actually wonderfully highlighted where my cursor was hovering over it and I took a screenshot as well.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, obviously, I'm really good like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, we're in the Shimmers.
Well, yes, you are. Someone in your party is knowledgeable enough to know that the, shall we say, 15-foot tall golden grass tends to grow in the Shimmers and the Shimmers alone.
Mm.
Nice.
Who's that? Is
Let's
it
go
me?
with you, Ben.
Okay,
yeah.
I did come
Hill-
from the west of here.
Yeah,
I
you
probably passed
know
through.
that the Shimmers, and the Shimmers has got Hiln at the center as well. You're aware.
Oh,
of that.
good, my boy.
So, the holy pilgrimage your people sometimes make
Oh shit, that's where we are.
can be, through the Shimmers.
Damn.
Can we find any elevated ground? Wish I could levitate.
Yeah. Have to start. Well, says here.
Wait, how tall's the grass?
15 feet.
15. Jesus.
Can we see the big tree?
Unfortunately not. The mist and the height of the grass makes it very hard to see much at all.
What if we all make a people tower so we can see over the grass?
It's
We all
2.5
got each other's
berries.
shoulders.
Yeah, okay. Let's have some checks for that. Who's who in this people tower?
I do just
I-
want to
I'm
say
at the top, obviously.
alternatively, I do have
No,
a spell.
Barry.
Yeah,
No.
I think Barry's confirmed the power bottom.
I
He
do
is
have,
the Drix of this party.
I've got locate animals or plants, so if the big tree's within 5 miles, I could probably just find where it is. But yeah, let's all stack on top of each other. That's not
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the
I-
big
I'm-
power bottom.
Cool. I'm gonna mount Barry.
I feel like I should be quite close to the bottom of this, being a very tall, big lady.
No, you're on
Yeah.
top.
Oh, I'll be on top. Yep, sure. That sounds good.
Okay. I was going to climb up high because I've got high dex, so I'll climb up high. Also, everybody can then look up my jaws, which is really good for me.
Okay. Yeah, wicked, wicked, wicked.
That should be enough for 4 people.
Jorts. I forgot about
No,
the low charisma Jorts.
Oh
I'm
god,
hungry.
I'd also
I'm
forgotten about them. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, the jorts are protecting what's underneath the loincloth, so you should all be happy about that.
I rolled a 17 on dexterity.
Cool.
Oh, we're rolling decks. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
I too rolled a 17.
I rolled a 20.
What the fuck?
It's all right, Barry.
To
You're
be
on the
honest,
bottom.
Barry, as the person at the bottom, I don't think you need a big dex.
You just
to
you just need to stand
up.
still.
No, but if he loses his balance, you all come tumbling down.
Nah, it's
You
all
can,
good.
you can do a strength check. That's fine.
Hey, you two that aren't on the tower, get up here.
Well, surely, surely whoever's on the top can see over the grass now.
No.
Surely.
Can I see over the grass now, Mr.
How tall?
Who's in what order?
Yeah, let's hit the order.
Right,
Barry-
so Barry's on the bottom. How
How
tall is
tall?
Barry?
How tall is Barry?
I'm like 6'6". I'm a big boy.
6'6". Okay.
So stood on his shoulders is
Me.
who is
I'm 6'1".
oh
Jesus
right,
Christ.
12 foot, right?
I'm gonna call it a
How big
weapon. You just not stood on his head.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
And then it's Finny. Sorry. Then it's the
Finny,
short
who
wearing
now has
man.
0 legs, so what? Probably about 3
No,
foot tall.
No, that's another
That's
character.
other character. That's one
Oh
leg
shit!
bigger.
Yeah, sorry.
God.
Well, I'll
I'm
see the
looking at
shit
the-
to be crippled.
I'm
Can
looking
we
at the
have a-
Discord
is there a
name.
negative inspiration? Is that a thing?
Look, I'm
yeah.
looking at the Discord name. It's throwing me off.
It's an inspiration.
No, she just said all that in character. That's all. If you get it wrong, you said it in character. Obo just muttering to herself. So I
She's
think it would
seen
be.
Eldritch Horrors, man. She's not all there.
Yes,
She's not
that
all
is
there.
fair. She is seeing a different dimension right now.
Speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
Right, how
So
tall
who-
is Loughton?
I am 6'2".
Oh my god, we're all so tall. We're such a
So,
good
even
party.
Finny can actually see over the grass right now.
Oh,
That's
right.
the answer.
I mean, big
Oh,
body.
But then
Well,
we have
who's on
Obi-Wan
his shoulders?
top of him.
I'm just up there for no reason. That's fine. That's fine.
That don't make sense.
Hang on. Are you on my shoulders?
Yes.
Yes.
But you're a half orc.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's
I'm-
fine.
No,
You're
I'm
very
not sure Wood Elf Ranger can deal with this.
Loud.
Yeah, let's have
Very
a little
strange.
strength check for that as well, Finny, as she attempts to climb on top of you when you can already see.
Just base. Can I just like elbow in the nads or something?
Get off the nads.
If you
Roll your
wanna,
strength check.
if you want to hell in the cell oboe, you can.
If I get too low, Obo's coming down. If I get too
Oh,
high,
dear.
I might accidentally drop Obo. It's a 15.
I would say that you would have the strength to do whatever you wanted in this situation.
Can I accidentally on purpose drop Obo?
Full damage, my
Come
biggest weakness.
on.
What do I have to roll to?
Oh, we've got a
have the
tower
accident?
here. Come on.
I mean, it depends. Obo,
Yes. Yes.
Lausian is. You know Lausian's strong. Maybe. What's your
yeah.
opinion of Lausian? What's Obo's opinion of Lausian? Let's go with that first.
I think he's alright for an elf.
Strength-wise, do you think he's a strong elf?
I
Or...
think he's strong enough. He's pretty ripped.
You have seen nearly every muscle he owns, to
I've
be fair.
seen nearly every muscle in his body, and I know about the size of the one I haven't seen.
The one that she can't
so-
see. So.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah,
willing
yeah.
to go out in
Image.
public in jorts has to be pretty strong.
Yeah, I believe that this is
Mentally,
a
at least.
strong man.
I'm being
see-
tickled. Someone's tickling me.
Oh god.
I fall over.
No!
Well, you all come tumbling down in a great big heap.
You must have seen something before you fell over.
Yeah, so let's have
No.
a quick little 1d6 from the top two boys.
Gex PM'd me with Ben fucking PM'd me. I use mage hand to tickle Barry's knee.
Beautiful.
Okay, what am I rolling this on?
This is a straight 1d6. You both fell just like 10 feet effectively.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
Okay, that's 1 damage.
Okay.
Bilbo.
Nice.
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 Space.
You got this?
Space and 1 actually.
No.
Yeah,
Try again.
We'll go.
We believe.
Oh!
Yay!
Hey,
One
one's
damage.
all round.
Excellent.
Nice.
Wow, good shit, boys. Okay, well,
You're allowed to roll the ones on team damage, that's fine.
Both
What,
damage.
yeah, that's,
what,
yeah, that's basically a 6.
what did we see before we
He must
fell
have
off?
seen something before he fell.
It was actually a glorious sight. You could see about a mile in any direction. Perfectly spherical. Imagine like a skybox almost. Mist all around you, and just a flat plain of the grass.
Minecraft super flat.
Literally Minecraft super flat. Wheat.
Mm.
We
Yeah.
gained nothing from that tower.
I don't know. Ben got enjoyment from watching us all fall over.
Yeah. So we can't see anything useful. I guess we just pick a direction and walk.
Yeah. Let's walk. Oh, where's the sun?
That is
Hang on.
prime getting lost territory.
No. We'll follow the sun and the moon. Where's the sun?
Okay, the sun. It's sunwards.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Is it going up or down?
Through the mist.
Also,
very
does the
hard to
sun
tell.
here work on the same as it does on Earth? Or on-
Yes, because dear Lord, I couldn't think of another different
it goes east to
astronomical
west.
way of. Yes,
Right.
sure.
Let's just follow it.
There's 3 of them though.
Let's
There's a
go
pirouette at noon- at noon.
sunwards.
Three
Let's
of
go
them.
sunward.
Be careful.
Uh huh. Is that where
Stay
that
together.
falls?
We can get lost
Okay.
quite
We'll all
easily
hold
here.
hands.
Like a
And-
conga line. Like a conga line.
Yeah, conga line.
As you look around, as you guys are all fucking around in that pile of
Mm.
human bodies, effectively,
Right.
uh,
I just view it as a German suplex off the top rope on Ria for 1 damage.
it was an effective attack.
Thanks.
You count the number of people in your party.
Oh no.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But the 6th is gone.
We lost Piz.
Sign off.
Piz is gone.
Where did
No,
Piz go?
fuck.
Ew.
Maybe he fell into his bag.
Peace.
Barry, check your pub. Is he having a pint?
Well-Rod's here, by the way.
What pub?
I jump up and down.
Oh, Parry's pub.
Barry's pub, yeah. I look in, I have a little. I try and look
called,
inside
Barry?
best I can.
Is it the Red Lion?
I forgot.
Is it Green Dick?
I don't think you ever named it, actually, you know?
I think we may have entertained names for it. I don't know yet. Probably call it the Nag's Ass.
Nice.
The Naggers. Nice.
The Nag's Ass, not the Nag.
That's a D&D reference, not a fucking anything else, bro. I don't know why you're laughing.
Jesus Christ. No, Pepin. Someone else talk.
Ben's full
Well, yeah, we could. We should try to stay together because like the barrier between our world and the Fae is pretty thin here, and yeah. dangerous.
So we form a conga line,
They hurt us.
and we in turn shout Piz's name in the hope we find him.
Yeah.
Can we do it like, can we do-
Piz.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's up to you, Jim. How you end Piz effectively. I will present you the opportunities. You can feel free to bring him back from the brink whenever you want, effectively.
We just killed Piz off.
I'm gonna put it up to Barry. Is the thing.
Oh.
Barry, is Piz alive or dead?
Oh.
No,
He's
I didn't.
alive or dead?
Do you find Piz?
Oh no.
How could you do this
inside
to
of
me?
Barry. The rotting corpse of Piz just inside of Barry's
Have you seen Piz and he just
No.
pulls out his head and the bag?
You know what we should do? I think I'm gonna flip a coin.
Go for it.
Oh god. Fucking
Doing
Two-Face
this, mate.
over here.
Just roll 1d2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose that's slightly more reliable.
Which one's which, mate?
2 for just the two of us. 1 for I think we're alone now.
This is the highest stake roll of this entire campaign.
Literal
Just roll.
character.
Might kill off more
saving
characters than
All
any of
right,
Tom's
so
bosses.
it's actually 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay. It's 2. Prince is dead,
You do
and he's
not
eating
find
me.
Is that canon?
Yeah. I mean-
necrophilia confirmed.
So the only thing that would happen if you found Piz would be you find his body, but he is not there. So good job. You don't have to carry around Piz if you wanted to.
How dead is Piz?
Dead.
Why is Piz dead?
He's
Piz is
lifeless.
dead.
How did this happen?
So Piz went on a spiritual journey of being eaten by a moth.
I was
And,
going to say, didn't Piz keep a moth?
yeah,
Did.
kept a moth, and then Tom was like, "That's a bad idea," and I was like, "Oh, sick, okay."
Does that mean there's a moth in this grass?
No,
No, we know where the moth. Well, our character you know where the moth is.
Do we?
No.
I don't know if anyone in character actually knew I had a moth particularly.
Is it in
No,
your
no
bag?
one in character had any
Go
idea.
out of character.
Yeah, we told them where it was our
I
character.
knew out of character that Jim had a moth.
Is it in
I
your
did
bag?
not.
Oh,
I know he
it
had,
wasn't a
like,
moth,
an
it was
egg.
a moth egg.
Yeah.
It was a moth egg, we should say. Yeah, it was a moth egg that he had, which the moth eggs eat conscious, just like that the moths do.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
so-
dumb.
Yeah, it ate Jim's conscious, and then he left it in Borrand.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So Piz is now deceased.
Long
Yeah.
live Piz, yeah.
Moment of silence for Piz, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, that's enough. Let's go.
Anyway, yeah.
I need a moment, guys.
Find your moment, Barry.
No.
A moment for when
It's very important to Turtles. The way we
Wait,
get
did
rid of our disease is a bit unusual.
Wait, hang on. Have we got Piz's body?
You
If-
stumbled on Piz's body.
Okay, cool. Can I loot it?
Let Barry do his thing first, but yeah, probably. I think Barry had the closest ties to Piz, and will definitely probably sink down to his knees next to the body.
Yeah.
see if you can get Piz's fridge.
That's in Borrand, I think.
He's pulling a fridge out of the bag was definitely a highlight of Piz, 100%.
We did leave it in.
I start consuming Piz's body.
I was
Oh,
wondering.
wait.
Can I
must take his things first.
can I wear the Pizzard's hat?
Yeah, I mean, Piz does have
I mean,
a
he's dead. You can do whatever
Yeah,
you want.
I'm gonna leave
Oh,
this
yeah.
I'm gonna
pretty
take
much
his,
in Jim's wheelhouse, decisions-wise.
I'd like to wear his magical hat in honor of my fallen wizard comrade.
I want his bag of holding.
I want something. I want to steal something from this poor lifeless body.
Jim, you need to.
Okay.
I don't know what Piz had exactly, so.
So, what is on Piz is 300 gold.
Dibs.
A wondrous figurine with is it of a griffin?
Yeah, bro.
And a single sending stone.
I want the other Griffin figurine since I've already got one.
That's
Didn't you have
you
two?
probably have. I might have not taken it off. There's only one griffin figurine. I
Okay.
threw it, so that's fine. You can have that.
I seem to remember, that you had it, and then Barry got involved, and you lost it.
Basically.
Harry got involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Barry that is now devouring your corpse.
Yeah, Barry keeps stopping he keeps cock blocking your thievery.
Give me the things, Barry.
No.
Let me rob this poor lifeless man.
Barry,
What
can
he
you
would have
explain-
wanted.
Is he eating him?
Can you explain the process of eating Piz Fluzzard, please?
I tenderly undress him.
Right.
I'm taking that hat.
Yo,
And then
Piz, did you have a cape?
Yes, I believe so.
I'm taking the cape, and it'll go really well with my jaws.
Oh,
Wait.
God. Hideous.
Question.
I mean,
Barry,
it's hideous.
would you say that you are carrying Piz as you eat him?
the piss is on the ground.
Right.
You're
Yeah,
holding
we're
them
all
anyway.
crowded
I'm-
around this situation.
Yeah, I'm
Watching it
crying.
happen.
I'm crying as I devour.
I'm
his
not
flesh.
watching. I'm in
Oh.
awe of my new cape.
I'm watching very closely. Carry on, Barry.
I refuse to accept that the cape is minus charisma. If anything, it's positive.
I don't think it was a bad cape, was it? I think it was just the cape you got at the
was fine.
start.
No, just
Oh,
before you try and add another negative, you can fuck off. The cape is a positive. If anything, the
The
cape
cape makes it cooler.
counterbalances the cape counterbalances the jaws.
Yeah.
So permission to remove the -1 because of the jaws, because of the cape.
No, fuck no, those jokes are awful.
Look, it was worth a go. All right.
Okay, it was worth a shot, but no.
Sorry, wearing Piz's cape. Safe.
Can I rob this man or not?
Yeah,
I mean, I've already robbed his cape.
Barry's eating his body, he's
you
taking his
go,
clothes.
man.
Jim, I
Whoever wants the single sending stone will hear whispers from it. But that's-
Dibs.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Don't dibs everything.
It's all mine.
Right. So, how long do we stand around waiting for Barry to eat Piz's body?
I'm really finished. I'm really finished.
Right.
I say while I crack open his rib cage and eat his heart.
Oh.
Oh, it's how we would have
Jim.
wanted to go.
Treat it like a chicken wing and make sure you go all the way down to the cartilage.
What
I'm
hat
weeping deeply at the
do you
moment.
feel like Piz would have?
Oh, he has like a wide brim
A
wizard's
wide
hat.
brim.
Like
Okay.
Piz's whole thing is that he wants to be as wizardly as possible,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
shit.
Like a big witch's hat.
Yeah, that one. That one middle.
Oh, middle.
Yeah, I think it is witch's hat.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
lush.
I'm gonna miss Piz so
Made that a
much.
different colour.
Oh.
What was Piz's colour scheme?
It's like
That's a
blue,
great
wasn't it?
question.
Mustard yellow.
Mustard yellow.
Yeah.
I remember specifically.
Give me 2 ticks. I can try.
Oh, that's hideous.
Oh, that is hideous. Let's
Oh.
go.
I do wish that it had been bright yellow, so yeah, go for bright yellow.
Yeah.
Ooh, how about that?
Oh, Jesus
Like,
Christ. It's
proper, like,
luminescent.
Proper like raincoat yellow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm,
Let's see.
fucking
Let's
Dick Tracy like an ass.
so, oh, there's plastic. Here we go.
Sick.
No, the other one's better.
Oh, you look like the man from Curious George.
Isn't that a gorilla?
No, it's called the man with the yellow hat.
No, you're
Oh,
thinking
about
the
that
man in yellow
I used to-
from Lovecraft.
Fancy the pants off of him. No, I'm not.
You're not.
Yeah, there's not a massive difference between Lovecraft and Curious.
I'd watch that crossover in a heartbeat. Holy fuck.
Curious George is walking around with a gun shooting anything that moves.
Fucking furious, George.
PTSD. Nice.
The squid. Oh, again.
Oh, dear lord.
The fucking One Dig Studios is first.
The kitty cats
Wait.
of Ulthar with Curious George.
Hang on. Question.
Mm.
Answer.
The moth. Right, we don't know this in character. But
Nope.
the moths, they never actually like murdered the people, right? They just sort of left them empty husks.
They hollowed them out and took their minds, yeah.
Say Barry Eaton.
But is he just is he just brain dead? Was he just like brain dead but
He's
still
just brain
functioning organs?
Yeah, buried
He's devoured him. Okay.
Empty
I just
calories.
wanted to
this.
make that kind of clear.
You
This,
could-
was this man's heart was still beating and Barry's still devoured.
Yeah. In many legal senses, Barry just killed Piss.
I do find it strange how warm he is, but I just assume that he died recently.
Especially in the world of D&D, where healing is a lot more accessible than the real world. Barry's doing something pretty atrocious right now, actually.
We stopped him. We're just to blame. We didn't stop him.
Everyone processes the trauma differently. Barry's breathing.
This is certainly a way to process trauma.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't quite realise that his heart was still beating as I was writing deeply into it.
No, this is great. This is now canon. Excellent.
Oh, it's the first stage of grief. Devour the corpse.
Corpse.
Devour the source.
I'm just imagining you do it like a snake. You're just kind of inching your way
Yeah.
up his entire body.
Oh.
Oh no, it's a lot more grisly than that.
A lot more grisly than that.
Yeah, he doesn't have such a big
So
mouth.
fucking
Like
sensual.
how a tortoise eats a leaf, but it's a body. It's like a
Doesn't
human
have
body.
fancy cooking
yeah,
skills.
yeah.
He's just like a
It's not
snapping.
like a snake hole, it's just like pieces at a time. No.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine like a lettuce filled with.
We've been here for hours now, like just watching
Oh my
this.
God.
You know,
And
it's
you're doing
like
the
a
full
car crash.
body.
Look away.
What colour's the cape, Jim? Just as a question.
Fucking yellow.
I
Bright,
know.
bright fucking yellow. Tom, can you give me a new character icon in
Uh,
20?
Yes.
If that, because I've looked for the last like 20 minutes trying to find desperately a way to do it, and I'm too boomer for this.
Do you mean for your actual character? Or?
Yeah, just for me, another character that's like assigned to me because I can only have Piss Splitter.
If you send me a picture, I can then make a character based
Just
around that.
Just put any picture on. and
Anything
I
from
can,
yeah, that's
I
fine.
can edit it.
Yeah, we'll do then. I think it's slightly back on track.
Yeah.
As Meritrix exclaims out loud about how they've been there for hours, you look up and you realise the sun hasn't moved actually,
Oh.
Oh.
and no one is particularly sure how long it has been. In
Huh.
fact,
Or it's just been a full day. The sun is just back where it was.
it's been a perfect 24 hours. It's true.
Nobody
Like, plot
knows.
twist,
Like I said,
plot
why don't we
twist of
just
wild coincidences.
why don't we just like walk until we find something?
That sounds good. Pick
Yeah,
a direction.
I'm
Can we leave?
done now. I'm done.
Can we leave a trail of breadcrumbs kind of situation behind?
A trail of
Trail of Piz's
Yeah.
bones.
Just a
Oh
trail
yeah,
of-
just his
yeah,
entrails. Yeah,
A
we'll
tin of
just,
beans.
This works.
I can leave a trail of beans.
Yeah,
This
okay.
is fucking beans.
Oh my god.
No,
Wait.
Right.
mate, no, those beans are fucking valuable. Don't use the beans.
It's,
We'll leave a trail of
these are Heinz
entrails
beans.
and go on about our adventure.
Alright. Excellent. So,
Sticking with the conga line plan, yeah?
here's a question.
Yeah.
You begin to leave a trail of breadcrumbs behind you.
Entrails. Yeah, let's make it clear. This is a
I get what
gruesome
you're
trail of
saying.
entrails.
I'm going to word it in a very particular way.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
You are leaving a trail of breadcrumbs behind you.
Entrails.
Vincenzo.
Yeah.
I'll ask everyone. Is Vincenzo aware of this, first of all?
Yes.
So
Well, he's
Vincenzo
at the front of the
not being
line, so maybe
discreet.
not. Did anyone tell him?
I
I
feel
don't know,
like
but
he's aware.
basically, I sent Ben a little synopsis.
Yeah.
There's a couple of key lines in there. Obviously, all the fairy tales I'm
People
referencing are going to be real life.
traversing the shimmers will find themselves easily lost.
Uh-huh.
Stumbling onto paths and patches of earth devoid of grass. These paths and patches are more dangerous than they seem. Yeah.
Like 2 lines down?
The Fae are
Is there-
creatures of fairy tales.
Yep.
Blah blah blah. Baited into performing in certain manners when presented with a role to play out.
So, yeah. So, as you guys leave a trail of breadcrumbs behind you,
Oh, right.
yes, if you want to roll me an insight check for Vincenzo.
I'm just gonna click it in fucking D&D Beyond.
No, that's fine.
Nat
Just let me know.
20.
Cool.
Jeez.
You are aware that you're all beginning to fill the role of a story right now. You're beginning
Yeah,
to become characters. Which is never a good idea.
yeah. Maybe you cut that shit out. We can't
Why?
fulfill any fairy tale tropes because then we'll be fucked
Oh.
with by the fucking fey creatures. So let's
Okay.
just
Okay. I mean,
be smart about
I
this.
think
Bear Grylls
I
is
think
shit.
we moved way away from the fairy tale tropes when we ate the wizard. But sure.
No, a lot of those
Right.
fairy tales involve eating
Yeah,
people.
So do we be
Brothers Grimm is pretty dark, yeah.
so in
Half-Blood
being
Girl, yeah.
smart about it, do we do the dumbest, most unexpected thing possible to
Yes.
completely throw them off?
Right, let's all split up and walk in separate, different directions.
I'll never expect it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's not do that.
I see no issues with this plan.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of place where we'll end up suddenly coming back to the same spot at the same time anyway.
Yeah.
Like I say, this is probably the best place to split the party from a DM perspective for sure.
Do we all
Yeah.
pick a direction or just random?
I say we all stand back to back
In a
and then
circle
just
and
set
just-
off directly
yeah.
forward from where we're standing.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Let's do it. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong.
Okay.
I can think of several things that would go wrong. When I want
Nothing
to do it
could go
anyway.
wrong.
I want to do it anyway. So
All right,
If you,
off we
think about
go.
all the if you think about all the things that could go wrong, it will go wrong. Just don't think about it. We know how the Fae operate.
I'm not thinking about it.
Hmm.
So we're all in agreement.
We're all in agreement.
Is
All right.
Scooby Doo a fairy
Not
tale?
in-
Because
not
we're
in-
definitely
Hey,
splitting up and looking for
let's
clues
Split
here.
up and look for clues.
Not entirely sure this is a good idea.
Lousy, what's your favourite
Right,
terrain?
convince me, Lausian. Convince me it's an
Absolutely
idea.
What's my word? Sorry.
Favourite terrain?
Forest.
Yeah.
So this is more like a plain of grass. Okay.
I'd call it plains biome, yeah.
A tundra.
Nice. That's how you get me on board, Thomas.
I'm good on the tundra.
Why is the plains biome getting you on board? Is that
in
Minecraft?
Valheim.
Valheim, oh, okay.
I'm a
Fair.
tundra girly.
Yeah, no, I thought about trying to use my natural explorer bollocks earlier on, but then I was like, this is definitely.
You
not
can
forest
detect
there's
if
only
there are
one big tree.
any critters around. Any fucking freaky shit. Might cost you some resources, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He doesn't. He doesn't know what you're saying.
No, I do. I'm reading it just right now.
It's about the only thing I can think of that would help us detect anything. in this
Yeah,
vast
primeval
featureless
awareness.
forest.
As an action, you can expend one ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiends, or undead are present within a mile of you. So it doesn't tell me the location or number. But, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. See if there's anybody around, you know?
There is. So you can directly sense if there's a fae around you.
Yeah, I can
Particular.
sense.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I do have my familiar is right next to me.
And you sense that as well. Okay. Does it say anything about gods?
To sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are with you. Doesn't tell me the number or location.
And what's the range on it?
1 mile.
You detect 2.
Is one
Okay.
of them right next to him?
One of them. Well, he doesn't know the location actually. from what
Or
he
the
just said.
number.
Or
but
the
you
number.
did
Oh,
just
or
say
the
it was
number.
2.
Well, then I
Ah,
didn't
okay.
listen at all. You detect at least 1.
Oh,
Interesting.
At least 1 and less than 3.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we could split up, but there's definitely more than one thing here.
Oh boy, I hope it's 1.5.
So maybe splitting up is a bad idea.
So we don't have. Yeah. We don't have any way of
Because there's
locating it.
definitely things at least. Well, there's definitely things within a mile. So maybe we should just walk as a group so we can try and kill what we see.
Yes.
okay.
So we
Stick
can
together
kill
as a
what we
group.
see.
So we're backtracking on the splitting up part again.
The splitting up is the thing of Scooby Doo, which is a modern day fairy tale. So
Very true.
That's a pretty fucking base take, and I'm with it.
yeah. Well, I think sticking together.
Let's just start walking.
All right.
I follow Vincenzo.
Okay. Any particular direction? You're walking towards the sun. That doesn't seem to move.
I
Away
thought we
from
were
it.
going sunwards. I thought that was
Yeah, we're going
Yeah.
towards
Towards the sun.
No.
Towards the sun. Okay, excellent.
towards the sun.
Alrighty. So the party begins to trek. It's hard going. It's tough going. They're quite thick stalks of grass, and you've got to push your way through.
Yeah, I guess I have a long sword, so I'll be hacking away at the brush.
Next thing.
Walking to the sun is definitely the right thing.
Always, you always walk into the sun.
Yeah,
Said it
works well for
before.
Icarus, right?
You gotta
Yeah,
look directly
it's
at
alright.
it as well while you do that.
Yeah, nice.
And you come across a earthen path.
Uh-oh. They're bad news then, mate.
What would the party like to do? It just cuts straight across the way you were going, 90-degree angle both ways.
Can we cross it?
Uh,
Cross it to the
well,
next bit of
paths,
grass?
paths the fabric of reality is weaker on the paths. The Fae use those paths
Backtrack and walk directly away from the sun.
and use them to draw the unaware into the Feywild. So the paths could be dangerous, you know? Could be.
Can we just cross the path without feeling drawn?
We could try it. Don't know how good of an idea it is.
Go on, Lars, since you're
So we can conga line through anything as a party, I feel.
Link Arms like it's the last number in a High School Musical movie.
I wouldn't know. Let's just fucking. I vote we just go across it.
Alright.
Yes, full send.
Everyone, hands on shoulders. Get ready.
No, we all stand side by side and just run forward at the same time.
Okay, lock arms. Then.
Side by
Yeah.
side, that's the shittest conga line I've ever heard.
It's we're doing it like mosh pit style.
It's like an
Hopefully there's
Irish
someone on the other
dancing.
side of the path coming our way as well.
Yeah, we'll just imagine there's 5 people on
God.
the other side.
Imagine it's
about to
paint
charge
fire
us.
sex fest and Will's about to chuck an entire bag inside your mouth.
True.
Very niche thing that only 2 other people got. Okay.
But I did get it.
Yeah, me too, and I'm still traumatized.
Nice.
Right, yeah. 3,
Right.
2, 1, go.
Ah!
Yeah, so I guess the party dramatically links arms and charges across this path.
Yep.
Nothing happens, and you stumble into the grass on the other side.
We did it!
Cool.
Woo!
You lived. Good
Okay,
job.
We're still
maybe
facing the sun.
these paths aren't as dangerous.
Do we have all our limbs?
I think I might have more limbs.
Don't say that.
Yeah, you all seem fine.
Okay, cool.
No, I just can't count.
Alright, we'll keep walking again.
Oh god.
Same direction.
Alright.
Oh,
Onwards.
onwards.
One would
Okay.
go. Yeah, absolutely.
Follow the yellow grass road.
Right.
Mm,
Was that a Meretrix or
No.
that was a Will? Okay. Oh, the Yarf Whittles, in fact. Fair enough.
No, he didn't say it in dog.
Fucking.
All right, so the party continues on. It feels like hours pass to some, minutes to others. It probably depends who you're speaking to. Low charisma.
So there's every chance that my character's just not speaking to them. Hey, Laotian, how are you doing? Nothing. Just staring at his cape, wearing it the wrong way round.
Just a blank stare in the distance. Who knows what he's thinking?
I think Larson's just got autism.
But like magic autism.
It's schizotypal autism.
Fucking mortism. Just occasionally turns around every couple of hours. Hey guys, do you think these jorts and cape go really well together?
And despite everyone saying no, he still thinks they work.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think maybe they do work actually. Oh, wow.
You're
wow. Yeah.
It's fashion, bitch. You
I
wouldn't.
think they might be jealous.
So I almost wanna-
Can I just have Jim be my inside voice for the rest of the campaign?
Wow. Yeah.
Well, the party stumbles onto a clearing. A great grassy clearing with much shorter grass. A perfect circle.
No.
Crop circle.
No circles.
And at the centre of the circle stands something.
Ah.
You aren't quite sure what. Jim, do you want to introduce your next character?
So
Damn it.
you will.
No, I was waiting for you to finish, and I was going to say I shoot an arrow at it. But
I mean, go for it.
You
Yeah.
can if you want.
yeah, cool. I
Please,
just,
God, no.
So you see, like a cloaked short figure. It's just like walking around looking at things. It's generally like seems to be looking quite closely at what is like a body on the floor, I guess, or the remains of one. That seems to just be waddling more than walking. It's carrying like a full shovel over its shoulder, and it turns around and goes, "Who are you?"
Oh,
And
that
it
was
is
stranger.
a little vulture man.
A little what?
Who are you?
Ultra man.
Hello.
Oh,
I hide behind Obo.
That's
We are
fair.
friendly adventurers. Hello there.
No emphasis on the friendly.
We appear to be lost. How are
Don't
you?
tell him that.
You're admitting that to the stranger?
Yeah, don't tell him that.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
We're in-
Run
We're
away
in
to-
fake country, baby. Don't.
Yeah, let's probably figure that out. Hello. What you doing here?
Not very talkative. Do you speak? Huh.
Jim? Is it a bit or has his internet died?
He's staring at his blank
He's
face.
Completely
typing,
silent
so his
party
internet has
member.
died.
Perfect.
Oh,
I knew it.
Oh, I thought he was going to be playing
Finally,
a.
Jim finally re-enters the frame.
Fuck, should have shot him.
I thought it was going to be a mute character. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, it's just a mute.
Sees us like walk over and goes, "I wish I was dead," and just turns off.
He only knows 3 words: who, are, and you. Not necessarily in that order.
This is La-
Himself
that's,
taped to the top of his monitor.
Laotian's current pose.
Nice, but where there's a shirt in that picture.
Yeah, just take the shirt off, you know.
Oh, okay, nice. That is Arrested Development right there, isn't it?
It's a clip from Man of Steel.
What?
Yeah, it's the kid.
It's the where yeah.
No, Arrested Development is the Jorts show.
I don't know if I've seen it. Yet.
Not necessarily.
What do you
Jorts
mean
in
you've
that
not seen
picture.
Arrested Development?
What?
You're gonna be the Jorts character, and you've not seen Arrested
Bro.
Development.
Get it, White.
Genuinely.
Type in
Oh.
Tobias Bluth into
Oh my god!
Google.
Oh my god! He's Tobias. Oh my god!
He's just straight up Tobias. Low
Oh
charisma, always
my
wearing
Tobias
gold.
Bluth. This is where I was taking it.
That's just. Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe it.
He's got some
Just-
iconic lines as
Oh,
well.
just with more hair.
Yeah. Like he's
Well,
such
in the
your
game,
character.
Finny, as research, you have to watch Arrested
Cheers, Will.
Development.
So much to watch.
No, it's only worth. Don't watch the newer season.
Although he repeatedly denies it, he's most likely homosexual.
Yeah, he's such a good character.
He suffers from a rare psychological condition, making him a never nude.
Mm.
I never
is
knew.
fucking
I
great.
just blew myself.
Just blew myself. It's so good.
There's a strange pattern of speech that almost makes everything he says have a disturbingly sexual undertone, and he seems unaware of this.
Oh god! I want to watch that show now. Fuck's sake.
I will.
So
God, I
good.
really will.
Quandy rewatch. Let's go.
Oh, God.
Fuck D&D. Well, we're gonna watch pilot.
It wears denim cut-off shorts at all times. Okay, I'm down to
Yeah.
watch this.
Show you someone experiencing Arrested Development for the first time. Wow.
I tried to get Sadie into it. She didn't like it.
Oh,
So
what?
Oh,
it's
it's
so
so
it just
good.
further proves her terrible taste.
it's-
Okay, what I might do while Jim isn't here, we'll backtrack a little bit.
okay.
We can enter a different clearing because it doesn't matter too much. It's fine. We'll keep it going.
I was fully expecting you just to ask Barry to start describing eating piz again. Can you go into further detail, please?
If he carries on, he's going to get arrested by somebody.
Oh god, he's just been dragging this body around the entire time. Okay, let's have. Who would like to roll dice for me?
Me.
Okay,
You be real.
1d11, please.
1d11.
Yep. Discord's probably easiest.
Holy
Oh.
shit! Instantly did it.
Chad.
Right first time.
Good job. Okay, so rewind time. The party stumbles into another clearing.
Woo!
Who would be the first into the clearing?
Vincenzo.
Yeah, I was kind of leading the way.
You at the front? Okay, so you hack down a strand. You step forwards into where you think the next one is going to be. And all of a sudden you fall into waist deep water.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Ooh.
Disgusting. It's quite clean water.
Does it
It's
smell
not
of anything?
scummy. I don't know. Does water smell?
If
No,
it's
no.
stagnant.
It's clean. It's clean. So
Okay.
I'd say it's fine.
Okay.
Fresh water. Okay, I'll
yeah,
immediately get
I'm
out
to
of the
weak
water.
It smells like water.
Is it
Yeah.
running or is it still?
No, it's a still pond actually.
Still
So it's quite
pond,
impressive that
okay.
it's
Yeah, very impressive. Yeah.
not stagnant in the middle of this.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just didn't exist 3 seconds ago.
Whoa! Oh, never mind. Jim's back. Okay, we Gucci.
Okay, I'm just
Wonderful.
wet.
Okay.
Ben's just wet.
Ben's just wet for a mysterious reason.
Second,
We have
you
no
see
memory.
the other timeline.
How we doing?
For a moment, we stepped
Hey,
into
Jim.
the timeline, but we're back now.
Yeah, you're back.
That's
You
Alternate
couldn't have caught
universe,
that at a
Ben's
better
very
time.
wet right now.
Hot.
So, Jim, if you'd like to introduce your character again.
Oh, I'm a little hunched over figure in a cloak, pecking at things on the ground, looking very closely at like a dead body in front of me.
Mm.
I turn around. Oh, who are you? Who are you?
Oh there, stranger.
Who are you?
Behind Obo.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Howdy,
Who are
partner.
you? Howdy. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
We are adventurers.
Howdy.
We're not lost. We're just passing through. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Obo. This is Vincenzo,
Hey.
Larry, Laushan, and
Howdy.
whatever was called. Poke, Meritrix, your Fiddles.
Oh my god.
Merrick,
Those names are in the Discord. I get confused.
It's emotional fucking team damage this time, not physical. We have
away all our
fucking
names.
one orc crusade to destroy Meritrix in every way.
I look at the Discord. Both names there. I have to guess.
That's
Meritrix.
fair.
I'm still hiding behind you. I'm not showing my face yet. I'm scared of birds.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Oh, I know you are. Who are you? But who am I?
Christ.
What?
Who? It goes back to pecking, like eating body off the ground.
You know the way out of this place?
Left.
Left. Cool.
Oh, thanks for your time. Bye.
So to be fair, if we turn left, if we just keep heading left and keep turning left, we'll always find the end. So
Don't start
the logic
this.
is who's your pal?
Left.
Who's the dead person?
Who are you?
Can I have your name? I'm the
Your
Fae now,
name?
bitch. I'm the Fae now. Okay.
Yeah, that went really well. Well done.
Yeah.
I did just realise that you guys did give him your name immediately.
Yeah, I know. I realised it.
Can we just change
as I
from,
was
can we just
fucking
change
around and gave him
you
all of our
guys
names?
gave the name immediately to one of us. Just
Brienne
gave
gave him
instantly.
all of our names. Yeah.
True, yeah.
shit. I've done the worst possible thing.
You've done this all.
Done the worst possible thing.
Where are we?
Left.
Right.
Right, let's go right.
Left.
No, right. Let's go
Right.
right.
How
I don't
did-
trust this guy. Let's have a huddle. Let's have a party huddle. Gamers. No, I won't call you that. Adventurers. What do? I don't have any ideas.
We need to know if this guy knows like the way out of here, or
Doesn't seem like
just,
it.
he's going to
Doesn't
be
seem
of
like he
any
knows much of
use.
anything.
Mm.
Hey,
Doesn't
you!
need to be a bird.
Who are you?
You want to follow us?
Hey, you're howdy.
Okay.
But he will nod. He will nod along and
he'll
then
follow us,
waddle
okay.
on over to you.
Do you know
Can I?
a direction apart from left?
Uh,
Can you point in the way you came from?
You're pointing, we can't see, by the way.
Shake it. Just shake my head. No.
Okay.
No idea.
I'm looking at the body.
I'm going to interrupt slightly. Jim, can you describe your character, like, properly?
Sure.
So people know what they're looking at when they look at you.
I am a tiny fucking bird man.
Yeah.
I am like an actual vulture just waddling in front of you.
Yeah.
I do have a shovel that I'm like trying to walk with.
So you have human hands.
Human hands, yeah, no wings.
So just a very small
humanoid bird.
with a bird's head.
Essentially, kind of, yeah, sure. Like a bird.
Sorry, go on.
Wait, like the guy from Thundercats?
Like the symbol of America.
Like an Aarakocra.
Like an Aarakocra, I think is the...
Almost like a
Are you
Kenku,
Vulture Man
more
from
like.
Thundercats?
Like a vulture Kenku for you, Ben.
I don't know.
I've not seen Thundercats. I don't know. I'm sure it's a great ref, but
I'm going to send a picture of Vulture Man from
Duh.
Thundercats.
Who's seen Thundercats?
I think I watched some episodes and it was about 4.
I watched some of it. when I was a
Can't
kid.
find a
I-
decent
Apart
picture.
from the elderly and the will, who has seen Thundercats?
I didn't even know such a thing.
is it this?
1985.
Very much not the Thundercats. Very much not Thundercats. Hey, fuck you, I'm not that old. Wait, you said and the will, never
I think
mind.
to be fair, I think Thundercats did start the fairy craze.
That's
We
just
can
your
thank it
libido
for it.
speaking.
Is it this one that you're thinking of?
No, wait.
Or is it
Finding it.
this one?
These are all.
Yes, that one. That's that one.
Essentially
man.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay. I can visualize.
wearing a cloak, visibly repeating what you're saying, and not really giving you much info. I know it's annoying. I am sorry. I made my choice. I'm not sorry. No, I made this choice.
Fun and mysterious, but also very suspicious.
But yeah,
Can
sorry.
I-
Continue.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Yes, continue.
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 Right.
I'm looking at the body.
Jim, describe the body, please.
Just looks like your average, it's like average like barbarian, just human. Looks like there's not much left of him. Your bird's been poking at it for a while.
How far away is the body?
What?
I mean, it's next to
Right
me.
there.
Okay, can I loot the body?
Is this
Okay,
your? Is
you
this your
get
mate?
a full intestine.
Right. Is this like a Barry kind of situation?
Was this your friend?
Howdy. Friend.
It was your friend.
Friend.
Do you need some help burying him? I know you got a shovel.
Barry, stay
Wow.
away.
Okay,
Stay away.
stay away.
I am looking at this bird man with great suspicion.
Aren't you scared of
don't like-
Uh,
He's flightless. It's fine, Barry.
I'm a big man. I'm not scared of birds. I just don't like them.
Give me a fucking roll for that, Barry.
What is it?
Deception check, go. Deception check, go.
A 1. No, 7. 7.
7.
I thought it was a 1.
Barry's quaking, visibly quaking.
I'm not really sure about him.
It's all right.
Right.
Baz is quite small. And I walk over and tap him on the back of the shell.
Can I
What are you
wild,
doing? You don't want to provoke him.
Can I wild shape into whatever Piz is? Is he an animal?
It's a race.
Okay, you can wild shape into a dead guy.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You can wild shape into a very small thing inside Barry's stomach.
Want to wild shape into some entrails?
What's
Um,
what is your name?
Who are you?
Who are you? Right.
Who are you?
oh, maybe his name is Who Are You?
Yeah. Who are you?
Oh,
Nice to meet you. Let's get the fuck out of here.
nice to meet you.
Onwards, glorious leader.
So we agreed on left, right?
Yes.
I don't
5
know about
times.
I don't know about this left stuff. I don't know if I trust this guy.
You have a better suggestion?
Right. But then we'll go left anyway because I don't know which way is which. So
That's right. Immediately starts walking left, right?
It's
Okay.
canon on all of your characters.
no, it's actually canon for Obo. It's in my backstory that I don't
Yeah,
know my
yeah,
level.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You're gonna say
Elbow, we're
right,
going
and start
right,
looking
and
Yeah,
then
I'm gonna
proceed
say
to
let's go
instantly
right
go
and
left.
go left. Yes, absolutely. Let's do
right.
it.
I can get behind this. All good.
Yeah, 100%.
We all collectively shrug our shoulders and follow along.
Yeah.
Go.
You know what? Lead the way. Who are you?
Who are you? I'll
Oh, it's like on your
waddle forward, being kind of goaded.
Being
Push.
goated.
Being goaded.
with the
You're
source.
fucking goated.
Let's
Oh, this
go.
man's goaded.
He's a quirked up little vulture boy.
I'm at the back of the line now.
Okay. You ever seen Jurassic Park, Barry? Anyway. That's the story, right?
Don't
Okay,
go
so-
to the long grass.
Right, onward ho. Rightward ho. Let's go.
Yes. You guys immediately set out left, as we discussed.
Yep.
Don't know where left is in a circle, but sure. I guess left of where you came in from. That
Yeah.
works. Now, who are you? / Jim.
Hey up.
Don't know the name. You're now at the front of the party. Correct?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You're baited out there by the previous front of the party, Vincenzo, for mysterious reasons. You, as you are stumbling through the long grass, which is very long for you, of course,
Yes.
you
I'm the
all of a
small boy.
sudden break into another clearing.
Oh shit.
Mm.
And
Oh.
as your foot enters the clearing, it continues on further than it should. And you end
Oh.
up tumbling into some water that for you is probably head height, because it was waist height. That's what your character's short, right?
Yeah.
About head height for you. You just go
Ah,
face first into
stay
the
away.
water.
Stay away.
I'll help him up. Help
Stay
him
away,
up.
friend.
Or can I lift him out of the water?
Yeah, he's. I imagine as
Is
a
it,
kenku, he's got very brittle bones.
is it like a wide piece of water? Or is
So,
it like a foot across?
As your eyes look upwards, away from the kenku struggling for his life,
Mm.
the water, it's got about 40-foot diameter, flat pond. There's lilies floating gently. There's no breeze, it's completely still. And in the very center of this pond / lake, there is a stone. And in that stone, an anvil. And in that anvil, a sword.
I'll lift up the Kenku out of the water. Just so.
Oh,
sword.
friend. I'll hug onto your leg briefly.
Goddamn sword alone.
Is that a sword? In a stone?
Oh boy.
An
Barry,
anvil in a stone.
Barry,
You should stay far away from it.
Barry.
I've been told by
Barry, it's a fey trick. I know you
Yeah,
want
but
it.
Meister Splinter.
Look, it's not really going to give you
It's
the
not-
right to rule England.
It's probably
Stay away
not
from
even
it.
a real sword. It's a fey trick.
I've been sent out here to get a sword.
Are we going to have to knock out Barry?
This is my mission.
Have you seen Barry's HP?
Yeah, good luck casting sleep on me.
Does anyone else know sleep so we can double team him?
I don't think you should go for it, Barry. There's things like this are dangerous here, especially when
Is
it's
Jim
like
actively
stories.
drowning while we're having this conversation?
No,
I
no, no,
picked him
no.
up.
I'm
Oh,
hugging-
right, you picked
I'm
him up.
hugging
Okay.
onto Vincenzo's
Okay,
leg.
right, okay.
Yeah.
Ben saved him.
It's what I've come here for. This is everything I'm here for, to save my village.
That's
I
why-
can't save them anymore.
That's why you have to resist. That's the Fae know that. It's a Fae trick. It shows you what you want to lure you in.
Stay away.
Stay away. Fuck me.
Fuck.
I just fired my gun and gas went all over my hand. Just wasn't expecting it.
I did wonder what that loud noise was.
Discord noise suppression is surprisingly good. You can really have a real shoot up in your room and no one would know. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's just jerking off in the fucking
Ugh.
Discord call.
Block, block, block.
Oh!
Funny. Look, Bazza,
Uh,
I don't think you should go for it.
God, Bazza is torn.
I mean,
He's-
you can
he's-
go
he's-
for it. Kind of want to see what happens out of character. But I don't think Barry should do it. It's a fey trick.
He's too hard baited by it. I'm sorry. It's an essential part of his lore that he's searching.
It's
for.
everything you've
He's
ever dreamt of.
searching. It's literally his mission is to find a great big fucking sword.
Okay.
It's right there in front of him.
Oh boy.
He's off.
I can't
Can we
look.
Barry-
all
Barry.
try and tackle him to the ground?
Hang on.
Collectively. Jump on
Emotional
him.
manipulation. Barry, I don't think that sword's big enough for you. I
You
don't
what?
think this is the sword, buddy. Look
Yeah,
at how
but-
small. No, look at how small it is.
It's visibly.
That's like a
Visibly
below.
quite a big
That's
sword.
a below average sword.
That's a pretty fucking big sword.
Yeah.
You got
Nah.
she's an orc.
Do you want it or something?
No. I'm just saying, man. That's an average sword at
That's
best.
a big sword.
It's an all right sword.
I pull out my short sword, put it in front of Barry, and go, "Look how big that sword is."
Your short sword.
Oh no!
Not that sword, just short sword. Short sword.
That's awful.
The short sword might be bigger than the short sword, to be honest, Chief.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell, Barry's so confused now. And he's already fucking traumatized by the
Can
loss
I-
of it.
I wanna-
We'll
I
find you a
wanna-
better sword, Barry. We'll
I
find
want
you
to
a
try
better sword.
something. I want to
Oh.
try something.
Oh.
I'm gonna. Can I cast minor illusion and create a wall between Barry and the sword?
Yeah.
You can no
Do you
longer
think-
do it.
Do you think Barry is the kind of person to see a wall in front of the sword and not try to run through it?
I feel like Barry does not have object permanence, so if he cannot see the sword, it doesn't exist.
I don't know. I think if anybody sees a sword and then next minute doesn't, they're like to go, "Where's the sword gone?" and go looking for it.
Yeah, I would try and peer around the wall.
Yeah.
I'm with all this talk, I'm getting severely upset. You can see my eyes have gone red. I'm basically crying right now. Okay. I haven't quite gotten over Piers.
Or digested him.
Yeah, all digested them. I'm still pretty full. Don't feel very well, to be honest. I think that moth did something funny.
Rip Barry.
I start stumbling towards the sword.
All right.
Yeah, I guess everyone else stand back and wait for this to happen.
we tried.
I'll just
I don't know. We could roll conga line over there with him.
Yeah, does
Feel
the Sword in the
free.
Stone story have conga lines in it?
Piers.
Just
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
let's go.
It's the one true conga line can pull the sword from the stone. Oh, so it sounds like Barry's going for it then.
He's going for it.
All right, so Barry swims across as only a turtle could, majestically, I'm sure. And as you approach the sword, you notice an engraving on a little plaque in front of the sword, beautifully laid out. And I will copy it and pastor it in the Discord.
Oh, I can read this.
Is that Simlish?
Oh, great.
Wird,
Oh,
No,
wird
it's not
mit
Spanish.
diesem Schwert aus diesem Stein und Ambossseite ist rechtmäßig König, der von begotten
Barry.
geboren werde.
It's lies. It's fake tricks, Barry.
can anyone
What
translate?
language is
Whoever
German
German in
removes
this?
the
Takes the
sword
sword
from
from the
this
stone.
Yeah, but what is German in this?
It's
Goblin.
Goblin.
It's goblin.
Goblin.
Goblin dude's nuts.
Nice.
Rightful King
It has to be for me.
Bigoton. Are you from Bigoton?
Gab.
Yeah,
Bigot.
it says you can pull the sword from the
Gabbard
stone.
is
You're
in.
the rightful King of Bigoton. But
Gabbard side is in Bigoton.
it's a
This,
trick.
this is for me. This is for me.
Oh,
I go faster towards it. I'm almost foaming at the mouth.
okay. Barry approaches the sword. You manage to clamber up onto the rock. Do you attempt to draw the sword, Barry?
Yes. I mean, I take a moment first, breathing deep, ignoring everyone around me shouting at me.
Roll
And
me a
then,
strength
yes,
check.
Can't wait to loot his corpse.
22.
A 22.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
He's twiddling around.
I guess in this story you become the main character then. The sword grates a little bit, but you manage to fully pull it from the anvil in the stone. You hold it aloft, and as the party looks on, a beam of light shines down onto the sword as you hold it aloft one-handed in a particularly heroic pose.
Holy shit.
Feel free to add Fey Sword to your inventory, Barry.
He's so that's fucking dope.
I cannot believe you rolling that 20. Holy fuck.
Yes, he did.
That's incredible. That's storybook-esque right there, mate. Good job.
Wow.
I guess nothing bad happened then.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing immediately explodes after Will says that, even though that was definitely a bait line.
But just one of the things that explodes is that Barry.
Yeah, it turns out that beam of light was actually pure radiation.
It's
Barry
just-
now has
it was just a laser.
extreme cancer. Yeah,
Just a laser from a satellite.
yeah. God, rip Barry.
Uh,
in our hearts.
Can I cast Moonbeam directly on Barry just to make the moment a bit more spectacular?
Feel free.
It will blind him.
It's all right.
We'll not do that.
This is the peak of his life. He has had a wife and kids, I'm pretty sure, but this right here, right now, peak of his life.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I just look like I think I'm a real hard man right now.
The next fight should be interesting. Okay. So yeah, the party's stood around the edge of this pond. And Barry managed to successfully draw the sword, and nothing appears to have gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I told you this was my sword. I knew it. Master Splinter was right.
What's next?
You've doomed us all. Let's keep going right.
Keep going right. The party sets off 90 degrees ahead somehow, based off Oboe's directions.
90 degrees ahead.
Yeah, that's the kind of directions I think Oboe will be giving out.
Right.
Says
left.
right,
Cool.
go straight ahead, then left. Yeah.
Left.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're going.
Now, Aarakocra, he's almost drowned from being at the front of the party.
Wait, I didn't realize that Kenku is
Oh,
actually
Kenku.
a different race than Aarakocra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kenku.
I've never
Sorry, the
heard of it
Kenku.
before.
Kenku is just smaller and can't fly. Essentially.
Yes, Aarakocra without wings.
Without the good shit, yeah.
Yeah.
He's flying without
Perfect
wings.
character.
Nice.
So Jim almost drowned. Is Jim at the front of the party still? I'd like to establish the order of the party if they stumble into the next arena, shall we say?
I go to the front. I've got the big sword.
Ooh,
Mm.
big man Barry at the front. Okay.
Yeah. I'm feeling real happy with myself.
Hit me with
right now.
a good old 1d11, please, Barry.
I hate that.
1d11.
Yep.
Where's the custom dice in Roll20?
Do it in Discord. It's easier. Exclamation mark R1d11.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, space.
Oh,
That was rough.
7.
7. Okay, so the party stumbles across another path. Actually, this time,
Oh no.
quite a wide path. It's 5 feet wide this time, rather than the 1 foot wide last time. It was a much thinner trail previously, a mere break in the grass.
Mm.
This one is much more well trodden. And in fact, as the party breaks out, Barry at the front, of course, there appears to be a humble farmer.
How humble.
He's got a straw hat. His jeans are threadbare.
Are they assless?
are they jorts?
No, they're not assless or jorts. No, they are normal enough. He's not a kinky farmer.
I'm not. To be
He's
honest,
humble.
Are they
I'm not,
like
I'm not interested in him if he's not wearing
or like
kinky.
Primark?
That's a good question.
They're like 1930s Dust Bowl American jeans.
Like
Oh, so they're
Levi's.
the good ones, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
good, but they're clearly old and have been worn every day of his life for the last 10 years.
Right, I see.
They're well used. They're patched up.
Same.
On the ass.
Yeah, his ass is worn through repeatedly.
Right, okay. No
He's a
worries.
gassy man.
I'm just trying
Is
to
he
get
caked
good.
up?
Oh, is he caked up?
No, he's
Oh.
quite
Did
skinny.
we see his ass
Scrawny.
before him? Oh.
He's actually
When he
been
bent
facing
over
it
so
the
don't
entire
see
time.
the
If he sits down, is he taller?
Trying to,
Can we see it from the front?
You know what?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to harvest these crops, but my donkey cat is getting in the way.
God.
Is it wheat? Because we need to have some cake.
Why is the party horny on me?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a non-spunky session, and yet here we are.
Here comes the spunk.
I introduced a humble farmer, and now we're on Kim Kardashian, I guess. I don't fucking...
Oh, now you've said that. That's all. No, it's Kim Kardashian in a straw hat.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's Tim
It cannot-
Kardashian.
it
It's not
Old
him.
cannot be
farmer
unseen.
Kim.
That's me. I'm a farmer, and I'm traveling
Of course.
on my way.
Where you going?
Who are you?
I'm on
Inside.
my way home, actually. I've just
Who are
come
you?
from the farmer's market.
Oh.
I rolled insight. 10.
10 insight.
Great.
I mean, yeah,
I
he's
can't-
saying it.
He's saying it. It
He's
seems legit.
saying it. Yeah. I think if you roll a low insight, you probably believe him. I guess 10 isn't particularly low though, so
It's just like I have no idea.
Where are you off to?
home, like I said.
Which way?
And where's that?
Well, I just follow the path, shan't I? Take me all the way home.
So this
Where's
is your
home?
path.
No, this is a well-trodden path.
By whom?
Me and other farmers on the way to the market, the other
Who are
way.
you?
And where are they?
Well, how should I know?
Yeah, who are
Also,
you?
one at a time, guys. One at a time.
Who are you?
Ooh.
You can call me the farmer.
It's pretty shit.
That's
name.
all I
What,
am
what
to
do you
you.
call
I'm-
the other farmers?
Well, I know their names and they know mine. But I know giving out your name round these parts isn't the smartest thing to do.
Yeah. We'd never do that.
Yeah.
No, in fact,
What
how
kind
should
of
I
fool would do
refer to
that?
you? No, of course not. Who would do such a silly thing?
Right, you may refer to us as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Excellent.
we're-
So-
Three.
Who's who?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
get out of
3.
here.
6.
On.
Okay. Well,
5.
1 to 6. Nice to meet you.
6.
Now, I've done rather well at the market. I find myself with a surplus of goods I'm taking home.
Uh-huh.
I managed to find a wonderful pouch of beans.
No thanks,
No.
I'm full.
Beans?
Whoa,
Yes,
whoa,
beans.
guys.
What
guys,
kind of
guys.
beans?
Is it
Magic
beans or is it beans?
Why would I say it in a deeper voice? It's just magic beans.
Not interested.
I know we say no. However, golden goose.
I mean, I've also got beans. Are these
Gotta
better
be a
than my
golden
beans?
goose up here.
Rian,
Let's have a beans
roll
off.
me an insight check, please, Rian.
Roll an insight check.
Insight check, motherfucker.
Natural 20 plus 3.
What the fuck?
Uh,
Oh,
you were rolling hot tonight. Obo, there is this. You distinctly remember a story in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Lucky Hands with a slight twist, where someone did, in fact, trade all the way up to a golden goose. You feel
Mm.
your insight could do you well with a natural 20, shall we say? On a hot roll.
What a hot roll.
But, you know, the rest of the party doesn't necessarily follow. Know that.
No, of course.
Up to you to
of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Please don't.
No?
I
I love it
Look.
so much more if you just don't. Yeah.
face shit.
Yo, right,
bad.
yeah.
Face shit bad.
Right, huddle, party huddle. Guys,
Friend.
beans
Heard-
sound pretty good.
have you heard the
What
story?
person does it
Right,
call beans?
ignore
Not
the beans. Ignore the beans. The beans could lead us to great
Death.
riches. Forget about the death aspect.
Imprisonment in a Fey dungeon for the rest of our lives.
I know this kid called Jack.
You do?
Yep.
What does Jack do?
Well, he had a cow.
He'd be nimble and he'd be quick.
Jack had a cow. I don't think that's how that works.
He had a cow, and he gave the cow away
What
Why
a
do you give the
twat.
cow away? That sounds kind
for
of stupid.
some beans.
That's not a
silly.
fair
You know-
trade. That
you
is
know
the
you
worst
can-
trade deal in the history of trade deals.
You know you can make money with a cow if you just milk it.
Yeah, seriously. What a
Mm,
fucking,
it's got
yo.
Yeah,
full
but-
price
what a
PowerPoint.
fucking idiot.
I don't think this Jack fella's not too smart.
Look,
What do
this
you
Jack
get?
fella.
Fucking
Look, I'm not here to talk about the intelligence of Jack.
Look,
we
I want you to
don't
bring
have
it
a cow.
up.
We don't have a cow.
Look.
We don't have a cow.
Speak for yourself.
Vincenzo's the lead. Yeah, Veritrix could have stolen a cow at some point. You don't know. Look, Vincenzo's the leader, and he doesn't like the phase. He says this guy shouldn't be trusted. So let's move on.
I don't know. Fucking Barry guy's sword. Bird guy seems cool.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
far, we've picked up this fucking cool bird guy and a fucking kick-ass
Ooh,
sword.
bird guy.
Ooh, bird guy.
Okay, let's not make a theme song.
No. I like the theme song.
Bird guy.
I know that I'm dead on lady actually, but that's by the by.
What? Wait, what? That's not by the by.
Yeah. You got to just drop that zinger and then just move on.
Oh, someone I went to school with that I'm dead on lady was his mum.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Introduce
Same guy
me.
had the cow.
King
but he gave it
Edwards,
away.
mate. King Edwards.
Really?
Yeah.
I might like.
It's-
Oh,
What
King
the
Edwards
hell's
is a
this?
small place. I might know.
Yeah.
God, you're only
Crazy.
doxing yourself right now, by the way. Ben uploads these.
Oh yeah, Ben, cut that please. Cut the entire Denon thing, please.
Leave it on there. Everybody's very thirsty over somebody's mum.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, go up. We go up. We get goose lays golden egg. We sell golden egg goose. We make lots of money.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
You want
That's
to?
cool. but you
Persuasion
didn't
doesn't
roll.
work against people
Counterpoint,
who
I cannot
have-
be persuaded.
Yeah.
I rolled a
persuasion
3.
goes with People who are
Okay,
free will.
good.
Yeah. The entire party's clearly not interested.
This is not a story from Gammon side.
On your fucking bike,
or
mate. Get out.
Biggerton. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I
Okay.
thought of Vincenzo's we just walked past.
Happy travels,
Fuck you.
my friends. Wow,
Howdy.
that's toxic, he says.
What a nice farmer.
Mm.
Damn, look at that ass.
I, love,
Yeah, he
I hate to
wobbles
see him
away.
leave, but I love to watch him walk away.
Yeah.
I thought we decided that he wasn't thick.
I like a
No,
bit of
Tom
bony ass.
decided that, and then we riffed about his
We
ass.
ignored him.
Everyone else overruled me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, excuse me for listening to the DM.
We
as,
just
as we
thickest
all know,
farmer.
the DM never has the final say in Dungeons and Dragons. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Right, well, let's continue rightward.
Right.
Left.
Yep, left.
Where is that exactly? Just
Well, not on the path, that's for sure.
okay. So straight ahead into the grass makes sense.
Straight-
Okay,
straight
just wanted to
ahead.
make sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
The way
Is
we were
Barry-
going before.
Is Barry at the front still?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Barry's
Oh,
on
yeah.
the-
He's
happy
making,
going
a point-
past with his big
he's making
sword.
quite an annoying point of it at the moment. That's just to be at the front.
I suppose that makes sense. He has just got his big sword.
Yeah.
Roll me 1d11, please, Monsieur Barry.
At some
Yeah.
point during this little journey in life, she's got to imagine getting excited over a sword. Also, have you seen my cape?
An 11.
Oh,
Okay,
the 11 this was.
Snake eyes. Well,
you rolled
already.
high. Good job.
Like 2 snakes.
Okay, Barry, your foot enters open air yet again. What a wonder it is to see the open sky of mist above you.
Mm.
You feel slightly less enclosed in this 10-foot diameter circle.
Oh, that's better.
Just ever so slightly. And at the dead center of this circle, there is a plinth. And upon that plinth is a golden, sparkling ring that shimmers in the non-existent sunlight.
Mm.
It's beautiful, enchanting. You ever seen a ring more ring-like in your life?
Very round.
Hey guys, I think I'd go with my cape.
Round.
How big?
Ring-sized.
Oh.
Appropriately ring-sized at that, for anyone in the party to wear.
That definitely goes with my cape.
We've all got very different sized fingers.
And yet you all see a ring that would look great
Crazy. Wow.
on your finger.
Huh.
So the entire party forms I'm going to say a semicircle, the edge of this.
Right.
Like a half ring.
A half ring?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
really?
Can we see if there's any inscriptions on the ring?
Yeah, give me a perception. 'Cause it's 5 feet away. It's a ring. Not the largest thing.
A
13.
13.
13? Anyone roll particularly high?
Oh wait, are
Shut
we all
up.
doing it?
If it's just everyone looking, that's fine. I don't know if everyone's looking or not.
I'm looking.
I'm definitely intrigued.
I
I
ain't
think this
looking at
goes with my
Fable
cape.
shit.
I rolled a 22.
Damn. Yeah, absolutely. You can see there is something on the inside of the ring, but the inside alone. You can't quite make out the writing still, though, well, even with a perception roll that high. Or should I say Meritrix?
Can you zoom and enhance?
It looks a little bit more pixelated, and you still can't quite read it.
Oh, we'll have to wait for the remaster.
Yeah. Not like trying to find a serial number.
Oh man. Cool. Well, nothing to see here, I guess.
I kind of want the ring though.
Yeah, I
Nothing
really want the
to see
ring.
here, guys.
I'm gonna try and get the ring.
Okay.
Alright, so
So
I'm going to assume you're going to step towards it.
Yes.
As soon as Lausian's steps begin to go towards the ring, as soon as his first foot goes forward, shall we say?
there we go.
Foot
Better
goes words
wording.
up. You hear a voice calling out. He says, "Stop! Before any of you heroes touch me, know that I am both a blessing and a curse. Whoever picks me up may never put me down, but shall be forced to place me upon one of his or hers fingers. Thereafter, every year on your date of birth you shall become slightly weaker. However, I also function as a ring of wishes. Once a year I'll grant my wearer one wish."
Oh,
The wish, just me. I don't want to get weaker once a year.
Rendering it completely pointless.
Yeah, but it
Well, do
looks
you get-
cool. It's a cool
Do you
looking
get
ring.
your wish on your birthday or what?
The ring does not answer.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
oh.
Alright. Lausian, I guess, steps up to the plinth.
Loses 10 dexterity.
Loses 4 charisma.
Steps up.
Checkmate.
Only got 2.
No, look, like Laoshin's gonna fucking survive a year anyway. Let's go.
He picks up the ring and it immediately loses its golden luster.
Oh.
Oh.
Should.
Rip.
It becomes a basic iron ring. In fact, it's
Ooh.
a mere band of iron.
Oh, that's got to be a -1 charisma.
Basic pitch. Iron.
And as you inspect this glorious ring that's become a real peepo ring, you can actually finally see the inscription on the inside. Lausian.
Yes.
And it reads thusly.
Jesus Christ. What's that? Wingdings.
No.
Fucking got
That's
him.
a real language, thank you, Rianne.
Now,
Now, let's not translate it, Ben.
okay, so we've narrowed it. We know 3
It's
languages
literally
that Rihanna's
already
aware
right.
of. Simulation
I
wing.
knew you were.
Right click when you open.
I knew it, Ben. Let's not translate it.
Yeah.
Can I? Because it's my ring.
What languages do you
language?
speak?
I speak Common, Dwarven, and Elvish.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
I speak Abyssal, Common, Druidic, Goblin, and Orc.
No, you cannot.
Interesting.
What does our who are you friend speak?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you ask him?
For I think I speak. Is it Oren?
Yeah. I've got the
Buzz.
thing.
I don't even fucking know what that is.
It's
so-
Yeah.
Orin and Common.
Yeah, it's bird languages.
No.
Bird languages.
Yeah. I speak Skra.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you cannot read the writing, and the entire party cannot read the writing. You can merely recognize it as an inscription on the inside of the ring. It's very basic iron ring.
Don't put it on. Just saying.
Man's got to. He's picked it up.
He's picked it up in his hand. He's not. I'm not going to force him to put it on.
Yeah, because he said that once I put it on, it is on, and that's it, right?
I've never said that.
Well, whatever you said, I can't remember what you said.
I literally described the ring. I've not said a single thing about what it will do.
You gotta know the specifics when it's phased, man. You gotta listen to the specifics.
Can you say it as I stepped forward?
As you stepped forward, the voice rang out.
The voice, say? Yeah.
So
The
I
voice
said
said a
nothing.
bunch of stuff.
The voice said something.
Yeah.
There's a distinction there.
Okay. What did the voice say then?
It said,
All those things
Stop.
we just said.
before any of you heroes touch me, yada yada, please, you'll be forced to place me on one of your fingers. And thereafter you'll get forever weaker, basically.
Cool.
Well, it says,
Talking
I think
about
the exact
marriage,
wording
am I
was,
right?
before any of you heroes touch me, know that I am both blessing the curse, whoever picks me up may never put me down.
Yeah.
That's what you were told.
Oh dear.
I just put it on.
You've already picked it up. So
Yeah, I put the ring on.
you're
I
not
knew
putting
I
it
could
down. You're not putting it
For
down. Now you
one of the
picked it up.
classic blunders.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, you picked it up. You've put it on. There's a brief moment.
And you die.
Yeah. Next week on Finney's new character.
Yeah, there's a brief moment where the entire party just waits. But the world goes on. The sun isn't moving, but the world does go on.
Mm.
Right, next
about this
next
thing?
enclosure. After you, Vincenzo.
Alright.
I feel like we need to find the thing we'll tempt then.
I walk left.
Don't you mean right?
Excellent. Who was at the front of the party?
Nah, me again.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm slightly stunned by what just happened.
I noticed that. Just go, how can you be stunned? You picked up something too.
All right, and excellent. There will be 1d10s from now on, by the way. That was a one-off event.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So you want a D10 then?
It wasn't an 11, so I don't really give a fuck now. It's fine. Okay, so yet again, the party is stumbling through the long grass. You can't seem to get anywhere. You're not getting closer to the sun visibly, which is bizarre because when you walk towards the sun, it should get closer, right? There are no obvious landmarks. There's nothing, and you stumble into the first clearing with a little bit more depth to it, shall we say? An extra dimension. But not that dimension. The third dimension. It's not just a flat circle.
Oh.
It's got an enormous oak tree inside of it. And as you approach the oak tree, let's have a nature check from anyone that thinks they would be relevant to that role.
Yeah. I
Me?
mean, I'm from. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can
I
just
got
fire
an 11.
I'm a wood elf, so if it's to do with the tree,
I am from the forest to the west, so
I am a
prefer the
druid.
trees, yeah.
So
I'm a wood elf. I rolled a 6.
Anybody
Okay.
actually good at it?
I rolled a 9.
The fucking orc is better at a fucking tree thing.
The
than
one with
woodland.
the-
I'm a druid,
You
bitch.
got
It's a
9 with
nature check.
9 with a +6. Yeah.
Oh, D&D Beyond is slow. 17.
Oh, how is Barry relevant to this? I'm happy to give you the role, but you need to explain to me why. Why is Barry doing a nature check right now?
I can't.
He's going to flex the roll with his big sword.
I got distracted and I heard nature check and was like, ooh, I've got +4 on that.
That's fine. Okay, why does Barry have a +4 to nature checks? Let's maybe hear that, unless that's just also blank.
Because he's he's kind of a part of nature. He's been out with nature for a long time. After his village was gone, he lived amongst the deer and the rabbits, killing eagles, just small ones.
Okay, I can take that. So Barry, you have spent a long time wandering aimlessly,
Yes.
and you occasionally had this third sense come to you that this would be a safe place to rest for the night. So should the party wish it, they could rest here, or they could continue onwards.
Are we
As far as Barry is concerned,
Should we pretty tired?
it's very hard to tell how much time has passed. You could have been here
going
for
over
hours.
harsh terrain, haven't we?
How much harsh terrain have you gone over? Do you know? How far have you walked?
Are we talking to Laushan?
Okay, Rihanna's been on her feet for a week.
Yeah,
A week and a day.
I'll do whatever the party wills.
What?
Not you.
No.
Classic.
I do not
What?
need to sleep. I don't know.
Is it weird your name being a word?
I wouldn't know.
My name is Tomb, which
How
is a
your
word.
a word?
How is my word a word? How is Tomb a word?
Yeah, Tom B. Tomb.
Tom B.
Oh,
Tomb.
right. I see.
Oh, I was
It's
thinking
very
Tom-Toms.
irrelevant, but it is also a word. Also, what, Jim? Did you just say motherfucker?
Tom-Tom, like drums.
Well,
Because I'm
then-
beat your ass.
What the fuck? You've been down that one for a while, Jesus.
I've not. You can tell I haven't.
That was pretty fun. What the hell? Hold it, Jim. Look, Sensei suit me. You need to calm down.
It's true.
Do we want to rest or not?
Barry does think it's a good place to rest, and he expresses as much.
I mean, considering you managed to get that big sword, I do kind of trust Barry's judgment. So,
Yeah, I
I'd
mean,
like,
like, the man clearly knows what he's on about.
I'd
Barry's
like
a
to go to
straight shooter.
Barry's. I'd like to go to Barry's pub. Actually,
I don't think we can all fit in there.
can I?
I think canonically, only one oboe can fit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oboe plus no one.
I called dibs. Let
can
me
you
in,
pass
Barry.
out a few ales?
Yeah, I took a couple of rails
Oh,
there,
aye.
Barry.
Oh,
I'm
aye.
coming in. Coming in.
Go on then. Go on then.
Right, I'm gonna jimmy myself difficultly inside of Barry's shell.
Ah,
Just
Jimmy
don't-
myself. Jim, your name is a word.
Yeah. Amongst the word
Jim.
actual Jim.
Yeah.
Fucking game.
No, it's an
Like,
abbreviation. It's not a real word. It's fine.
Ah, true. Just like Jimmy.
Motherfuckers be called James and it's just one guy.
Dear
God.
Lord. Is that a CSGO joke, Jim?
It's not. It's just a joke that Xan found on Twitter and won't show up about.
It's
It's very funny. I
Oh,
really
it's good. Oh, it's good. I
you
enjoyed
play
that a lot.
CSGO though, right?
Just because she's Russian doesn't mean she plays CS.
Oh, my.
Yeah, man.
But-
If she did,
but she
she'd be
does,
Master
though, right?
Guardian, right?
She's always
Probably.
She doesn't,
Just
so
from
she
comms
doesn't play
alone,
with
yeah.
us.
So it sounds to me as if the party would be resting under this oak tree for the night. And that's what Obo says.
Oh, sorry, I think Obo's been strangled by the tree.
It was
that?
coming out
What's that,
Barry's
Barry?
shell.
What was that, Obo? You got some beers? You want to pass them out? All right.
Obviously, I know this list.
That's English.
I just felt like I asked to get some change out of the safe.
I start handing beers out 2 at a time.
Yeah.
All right. So the party starts to relax. Has anyone got any food to eat?
I've got a tin of beans.
I don't
I can.
think you have any bread actually, but
I'm full for a week.
I can.
I imagine turtles have very slow metabolism, so you probably could not eat.
he's eating a lot as well.
Yeah, I'll cast Goodberry.
Cool.
Nice.
Up to 10 berries appear in your hand. They're infused with magic for the duration. A creature can use an action to eat 1 berry. Eating it restores 1 hit, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for a day.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot about.
Perfect. Yeah, you sit back.
I forgot about
crack
the
open.
non-combat.
What's that? You want one, Obo?
Sorry. No, Obo's in the pub. You can just buy pub food. The rest of us can eat berries.
You can have pork.
Get some berry
I'm
dressing.
pretty sure I've got some pork scratchings.
Some scratchings. Just
Piss scratchings.
It's horrifying.
I can't hear over the sound of me eating my good berry chomps. I make one
Probably
for each
heal
of the
that
party.
1 hit point you've mysteriously lost there, Faye.
Yeah.
I'm also missing that hit point.
Yeah, I pass out a good berry to everybody, including.
I'll chomp it, and
I drop it down my shelf.
I will kneel,
Which
and begin
hand?
meditating.
Which hand do you pass out the good berry with? Both hands? 1 hand? Well, how are you doing this? Can I get a description? Left hand, right hand?
Oh god.
Right hand.
Right hand. Okay. Which hand is the ring on?
Left.
Okay. Excellent. Good to know.
I wear ring. If I was to have one, I would wear it on my left, same as I wear my watch. So that's where my character would wear it. So,
No, that's fair.
but I pass them out with my right.
Oh, party chows down a delicious goodberry / piz scratchings. And has a nice pint of whatever beer Barry stocked today. What beer is it, Barry?
Biggerton Best.
It's bigger than best. There you go,
Ah,
boys.
good old best. Love a best.
It's a great one. And you gently fall asleep as you banter around the non-existent fire
I meditate.
/ the elves meditate. Because they
Meditate.
is. Okay,
I find a branch.
I'm gonna roll a dice real quick.
Oh no.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Fine.
It's probably not fine. Let's be real.
Meritrix,
Oh,
you are number 5 in the Discord. That is
I'm
not...
number 3. I specifically stated I was number 3 earlier.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
6.
Well, fuck
I
'em.
was 5.
Yeah, but you're in the pub, so it is irrelevant, unfortunately.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yes. Meritrix, I'm going to send you something privately. I'd like you to keep that in mind and go forward knowing this, okay?
Alright.
So, party awakens after a restful night under the great oak tree. You're all well rested. You can heal. The usual long rest, basically. You're Gucci gang. You already were pretty much perfectly Gucci anyway, but you feel great. It's been a wonderful night's sleep. Apart from Meritrix, they seem to shake.
Oh. Okay, hang on. Sorry, I didn't fully understand the thing you sent me.
It's fine. It's like I cribbed it from my notes, so it's not like a direct thing.
Right.
Get it, though?
The person referenced is me.
Yes, yeah, sorry, it's straight from the notes.
It makes so much more sense.
Yeah, no, I sent it and I was like, talking and reading, I was like, that doesn't make great sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is, it's sent to you because that is you.
Okay, cool. I'm ready.
Yeah, Yeah, okay. So the party has a wonderful night's sleep.
Mhm.
You're all well rested. A nice, peaceful, delayed wake up.
Is
And then about
Barry giving
halfway
me
through-
like a wake up call, like on a B&B?
That's up to Barry, I guess. It's your pub, Barry. How does it work?
I knock on the front of my shell, just gently at first, and then louder and louder, more aggressively, until you say something back.
Look,
Wicked.
love, you don't have to go home. You can't say it.
Right, I'll clamber out, Barry, and pat him on the shoulder and thank him for a great night in his pub.
As you clear the sleep from your eyes, Meritrix snaps awake with a scream.
Ah! What's happening to the sky?
You look up.
Falling,
You can't even see the sky. It's a misty
falling. The
dome.
sky is coming.
Oh my god, it's Chicken Little.
The sky is falling
Is that in
down.
character reference or
What?
in character?
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, Obo's seen Chicken Little.
Ah.
Absolutely.
I didn't catch that movie. Ah!
Reaction appropriately.
Who you will mockingly go, ah!
Someone stop the sky. It's gonna fall.
Obo, as you are aware of this story, because you are, of course, a travelled traveller delivering post.
Who's seen
Will.
Chicken Little? Yeah.
Yes. You notice an acorn on the
Yeah.
floor, near where Meritrix's head would have been whilst they
Uh-huh.
were sleeping.
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
start digging a hole to try
I
and
will
escape
say,
the
well, Obo has seen Chicken Little. Rianne hasn't.
sky.
What does that mean?
Why did you
How do you call it out?
Aware of the concept.
Yeah, I'm just panicking and digging a hole into the ground.
Okay.
Is Chicken Little like Stuart Little?
Chicken Little's the chicken who thinks the sky's falling and his dad doesn't believe him. Maybe I have seen Chicken.
Oh.
I hadn't seen it, but I definitely know everything about this one.
I haven't seen it, and I have no idea of the synopsis.
He says the sky's falling. It's just a chicken that thinks the sky's falling. But then the sky, it's like a boy who cried wolf kind of thing.
Huh.
So it's also quite literally a folktale from like a long, like Europe.
Oh,
Like, it's not just a movie. I get it is a movie, but
right.
I will admit I got the stuff from the folktale, not the movie, which might be a crossover. But it's like an old European folktale.
Okay.
Yeah, but the synopsis would be the same as far as I can tell.
Wonderful.
I mean, since your character is aware of the story somehow, despite you not being,
Yep. Obo knows many things Rianne doesn't.
the acorn hit him on the head, which is why he thinks the sky is falling. A piece of it is falling on his head while he slept.
Right. So it's like that man that invented gravity.
Isaac Newton.
Oh, why'd you have to give him names?
Well, it's a D&D reference, mate.
Oh.
He's in character name, so I have to give it out as plot, you know.
I'd like to hit him on the head with the acorn and hope that it like reverses it.
I'll
Ow.
leave it up to Meritrix.
I'm just gonna say ow and then continue digging my hole because if anything, that's just reinforcing the sky is falling, and I
Oh,
need
it's
to
not.
get below the ground.
So you will run over and try and help him dig. I have a shovel.
Give me that. I steal the shovel.
You do not. You can fight me for it, bitch.
Fine, I'm gonna fight for the shovel.
Death
shit.
aspect.
Can I,
Stay
can I place down my portable hole?
If you wish.
Yeah. Send it.
Okay, you put down the portable hole.
I'll gesture to it.
Is that a hole?
Yes.
Who?
Okay, I'm gonna dive into the hole.
Okay. I'd like to pack up my portable hole
Oh.
and carry on a merry way.
So, Obo, you're aware of how that works, surely, right?
The portable hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Meritrix begins to die.
Oh no.
Shit.
I forget the exact. It's not a good thing to be locked in a portable hole. It's real bad.
I assumed the hole was fun.
Uh,
Distracted by diving into the hole.
This
let me
hole is
refresh
not a
my-
goal.
Hang on.
Is
Holding
it
the
similar
cloth
to a bag of
opens
holding?
the hole.
And
And
all that
any-
loot as well.
Any creatures or objects within remain in the extra dimensional space.
Yep.
Does
No
it say
matter
how
what's
much
in
air
it,
is in there?
The hole weighs next to nothing. If the hole is folded up, a creature within the hole. A creature within the hole. A creature within the hole's extra dimensional space can use an action to make a DC strength. Blah 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 blah. A breathing creature within a closed portable hole can survive for up to 10 minutes, to which it begins to suffocate.
You blah 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 past the part where it says on a successful check the creature forces its way out. It appears within 5 feet of the portable hole, the creature carrying it. Do you have an ulterior motive here, Rian?
Not so.
Oh my god, team damaging Rianne, missing things?
Well, I
Alright,
don't
so
miss any of my team damage, do I, bitch?
No, don't we
Yeah,
fucking
you
know.
did. Not right now as well.
again,
Can I place the hole inside of the bag of holding?
No, we discussed this. I'm not making an entire new campaign on the spot. I mean, then again, this is pretty much what this
No,
is.
it
So
just
it's fine.
destroys it, so it'll just insta-kill Will.
No,
Oh,
it does
lovely.
not. It rips a
Right.
like a hole into a random dimension. and
We'll let him
reload
out. We'll let him out.
This time.
I'll let him out the hole.
Okay.
Be free?
it. I was going to say, I mean, Meritrix could choose to stay in the hole.
Oh,
No,
you
I,
can say
I came out of the hole. I've seen things. That's one hell of a
Seen
hole.
things you
So,
people
more
don't do.
terrifying things than a falling.
You might quite
Wicked.
cutty out, you will.
Yeah,
Is
it'll
it?
be-
That's surprising.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Hello. How's it now?
it seems fine. It's just
Okay,
like
good.
occasionally it just cuts out random words.
It must be the way I'm sat. There we go.
Dictating, yes.
I've changed how I'm sat.
Wow.
Okay, well, Meritrix, keep it in the back of your mind that the sky is falling.
Is the sky still falling?
They're up to you.
I don't know.
You've seen worse things. I don't know if that would equate to you thinking that it's never.
That's true. The sky is still falling, but I care slightly less.
Yeah, that's how
It's
I
slightly less.
personally read what you said. But you do you. It's out in the air for you. Okay. Party has awoken.
Oh, what a lovely day. Oh shit, we're still in the Feywild.
Yes, the perpetual twilight remains. It's hard to tell what time of day it is. Morning, night. Who knows? But you feel well rested.
Got a barely to look at my sword for longer.
It glimmers in non-distant sunlight. Almost blindingly bright for how wonderfully wondrous it is.
God, Barry loves this sword.
I'll go up to Barry and I'll make the noise that the sword made as it was exiting the hole.
You know, for a bird fella, you're all right.
Friend. Friend.
Oh, leave brother hanging.
Oh,
like
aye.
that.
Friend, aye.
Oh,
I'll sit and look at the sword with you.
Everybody, wake up!
Already awake.
Okay, good.
Alright.
Is the
Party
tree
awake.
still here?
The tree is still there. Absolutely.
can we climb it?
How big is this tree?
Absolutely. No,
I wanna climb
over,
the tree.
over 15 feet. It's not
Let's
hills,
climb it.
to be clear,
Yeah.
but it's a big tree. Big oak tree.
Is it healthy?
Yeah, it looks healthy. Looks like a very nice, very generic fantasy oak tree. Like,
Oh, good.
it's very climbable. You can tell it's been designed with the audience in mind when you look at it.
I climb the tree.
Alright, Obo climbs the tree.
Do I feel any weaker?
No.
Is it your birthday?
I don't
Let-
think I put that
let's
shit
just
down, actually.
Let's establish your character's birthday, I suppose.
It's
Uh,
364 days from today.
No, the guy's got 4 charisma. It's definitely going to be like the 6th or the 9th in it. So
That's a pog birthday.
That's too pog.
Yeah, you need to have a more boring birthday.
However, no,
feel
I
like you
kind of
like a
see it though.
burger.
Like New Year's Day.
No,
No,
but he's the type of person that would just
Nice.
talk about it repeatedly in his jorts.
Apparently, it's a leap year, by the way, boys.
Mhm. Well, that's just available dates.
No, it's fair.
Just like I was
August
like,
13th.
hey, roll 366, and you get like the hey, congrats, it's your birthday.
Right now, roll
What day of the year is that?
Do it again.
Me?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
The game's ruling is do my job for me, bitch.
Why don't you
okay.
do a D12 for the month and then a D31 for the
That's
day?
the worst idea.
Why?
Do the month first and then figure out how many you need.
Yeah,
for the...
yeah, right.
the
Good fucking
day.
point.
That's a terrible
Okay.
idea.
It's
What?
more that it was like, is today your birthday? It's a 1 in 366 chance. Like, if you get 366, then it's your birthday. Congrats.
I
If
can see
it-
it.
If it's a 1, then sure, it's yesterday.
I like the new name change, by the way, Finny.
Thanks.
We'll see. But no, the party feels fresh, invigorated. They've been laughing at Meretrix's antics with the digging a hole. Ready to start their day. Obo climbs the tree, looks around.
Oh, don't climb the tree. You get closer to the sky.
Long limbs, long limbs. We
It'll
climb good.
hurt less when it hits you.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh.
actually. Otherwise, Obo, do you really
Lucian's
care?
birthday is going to be May the 10th because that's the 69th day of the year.
Nice.
Nice.
March 10th, sorry, March 10th. March
Right,
10th.
okay.
So,
Write that down.
yeah.
That's soon.
No,
In real
it's
life,
not.
it is.
What do we know it's not? That's a month away. That's soon, bitch.
That's not that soon.
Fuck off.
That's soon. That's soon, TM.
It's pretty soon.
It's sooner than my birthday,
True.
so must be soon.
Yeah,
Right,
Now, Obo, you did get to roughly Laucian's height earlier
What do you mean I'm taller than Laotian?
when you climbed up him on the human/humanoid pyramid.
Right.
I'll suplex you again. Anyway, just need
I
to-
will prepare.
Alright.
I will cast Featherfall if Obo falls out of the tree.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just I think would
A good height.
did Obo spy above the shimmers when she was up there?
Did she?
You tell me. Do you think Obo, while wrestling to try and climb up Laucian,
Oh,
Would have-
probably not, Chief. Probably not.
cool? So for the first time, you breach the top of the shimmers,
Mm.
and you also spy an almost identical sight to what was spotted earlier. The tops of the grass expand infinitely onwards. A
Mm.
golden carpet off into the distance, stopped only by where the mist rises up and forms a perfect dome above you.
Right.
It is flat. You can't see anything of note. There is no end to the gold or mist.
Right. Okay. I climbed down from the tree.
I'll allow it.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to the party.
I won't allow
Hello,
that.
the
Did
boys.
Sky hit you on the head?
Let's say sure.
Oh, it's getting closer.
I don't think that this walking lock is going to get us very far. Seems to go on forever. I think maybe
Dig a hole.
dig a hole.
Start digging a hole.
Potentially not the best use of our time.
Next to my other hole, I already dig.
I don't know if continuing to walk left is going to get us out of this situation.
Hmm.
Thoughts?
Maybe we should go down one of the paths. Might take us into the Feywild, but
That would have to have
better than
a
being in this
wits about us.
horrible.
No matter where we go, the sky will
Field.
fall on us.
Ah, you'll
I
be
do
fine.
feel like something will happen.
We'll be
if we go
fine.
there
Barry's
again.
got his sword.
Ah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm King Barry now.
What can a sword do
No.
against the sky?
We got the Birdman of Alcatraz with us.
Damn
We'll be
it,
fine.
obviously. Jesus Christ.
I'll split it in two for you.
Cool.
Nice.
Promise.
Jesus.
Maybe don't do that, Barry, because that means he'll just see two falling skies.
That's a good point. I'll fix it up with a gaffer tape.
This is the
So-
sword that shall pierce the heavens.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Drill.
Do we?
could-
The paths are dangerous, but we're getting nowhere not being on the paths. So what say we try one?
So
Sounds good to me.
let's Vincenzo in character, but also out of character. Answer me. Vincenzo worships Hiln. But I've not got the impression that he's a particularly religious elf.
No,
He's not done the pilgrimage.
no. I
Rather
believe
than
I believe in
church.
Helm, and I went to mass with my parents when I was a kid, but not really bothered about it.
But you did cross the shimmers when you were younger. That's what we're gonna say.
Sure.
Or-
Yeah.
Sure. So you've done it before. You were young.
Yeah.
Would you say you were old enough to remember the journey? Obviously,
I would say it'd be
know-
on my way to university, magical university. So yes.
Oh, you're pretty smart then. Okay. So you're aware that if you walk long enough, you will eventually get somewhere of note.
But I'm also aware that Borrand, we got out of Borrand and we could be in the centre.
Yes, you could be anywhere in the shimmers.
We could
You
be- we could
cross the
be-
very edge.
We could be half a mile from the edge and walking towards the centre.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got you're aware that if you keep walking, you'll get somewhere, but that somewhere could be quite literally anywhere because you've not
Yeah.
got a destination. Your journey isn't particularly set, shall we say? Your
Yeah.
story isn't.
Yeah.
The foundations aren't there.
Yeah.
But if you guys do you, I'm just trying to. You've got to send me a backstory as well, and include it a little bit.
Mm. Let's see. Considering this is where Hiln is, the gods don't answer. Well, great creatures. Okay, the centre of the shimmers.
Probably read what the fuck I wrote about Hilton, to be fair.
You just gave him a shout. That's the worst that could happen.
It's near impossible to find Hiln
But not
at
impossible.
the heart of the shimmers. Near impossible.
But not impossible.
Oh, I could see your cursor.
Yep, I'm on it.
Oh, I can't edit.
Nope.
I was going to write Tom Gale.
Yeah, well. Checkmate atheist.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Ben Gale. I got
Don't worry,
got.
I spelled it in a manner that won't get you censored by YouTube either. You're welcome.
I had to drag it across onto my other monitor so that it would be on YouTube.
Well, G-E-Y, there you go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
That wasn't to say bad idea, good idea. That's just to give you a little bit more.
Yeah, there's nothing we
Well,
can really do. Like it's a hard to traverse. I guess. Fuck it. Let's follow the paths. Question
No,
mark.
you've not led us astray yet, so I'll follow you.
Yeah, we haven't seen the consequences of anything we've picked up here. It'll be fine.
Yep.
Will the paths lead us away from the sky?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in. And I clamber out of my hole.
Yeah, they may feel flat, but they're actually going downhill on a very, very, very slight gradient. So we will be
Okay.
going further away.
I mean, wherever you work is slightly curving down, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We're always on a downward trajectory.
All right. So you look around the circle, this mighty circle with an oak tree at the dead center. Now, unfortunately, it's a curtain of grass again. So you would need to set off back into the grass.
Yeah, that's fine.
Who is at the front of the party?
Vincenzo is our leader.
Oh, what the fuck?
Vincenzo?
I'm
You've
gonna wait.
been here before. You're like a tour guide.
Yeah. You know what I saw last time? Blades of golden grass.
Oh,
There's no fucking landmarks.
You are the only motherfucker that's been here.
There's no fucking landmarks. I'm
Oh,
with
I'll
no
go
help.
first.
There
Right,
you
I
go.
shove him out of the way.
Boom. All right. Obo. So a 1d10, please.
Right, it's gonna be fucking embarrassing, isn't it? /R1 D10.
Yep,
Ah, I got
it's
it.
going to be... Oh, no.
Is that a 1?
That is a 1.
1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So the party does, in fact, stumble onto a path.
Hey.
What are the chances?
There
1 in
is
10, in fact.
maybe higher. You've been on a path twice now, right?
At least
Yeah.
2 in 10. Then.
And you've not rolled a 1. So the
At least 3. in
first
10.
thing that Rian / Obo will spy is a rose petal.
Oh.
But it's a blue rose petal. Now, luckily,
Mm.
Obo's a druid. So she knows it's a
Mm.
rose petal, but it's a blue one still. Not particularly common,
Uh-huh.
as far as I'm aware. And it seems to lead off in one direction.
Is it left?
To you, Obo, it is, yes.
So it's right.
It could be any direction. Who knows?
Right. I see.
And then you realise that it doesn't lead into one direction. It goes both directions.
Not
It's
fuck.
impossible to tell
Bisexual.
which way the trail was laid. Yes.
Mm.
Trail gets
It-
laid any way it wants, apparently.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
I follow it.
Which way?
The way it's going. Are the rose petals pointed in any particular direction?
No, they've been scattered around fairly.
Scattered.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is there any kind of shift in colour, or is it just
No, it's a very
solid,
deep blue throughout.
deep blue?
Deep dark blue.
And there's no differences between any of the leaves, petals.
Not that you can see.
Is there any
Pick them up,
stalks?
you investigate. No, it's nothing but petals so far.
Nothing
Actually.
but petals.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I feel like a little weird friend
Is
Hmm?
that
says,
who are you?
well, any a minute, is left.
Yeah.
So we'll go left. And I mean actual left, not
Actual
character
left.
left, which is right.
All right.
Wonderful.
So you follow the path, and it begins to twist and turn, getting twistier and turnier throughout. Is the party's conga lining, right? Or
Yeah,
we're a little bit spread out. Like, how is this working?
We're conga lining.
Conga lining.
Right.
Yeah.
We're kicking our legs out every now and then, you know.
Yeah.
going, "Hey!"
Yeah.
All right. So who is directly behind Obo?
I'll be behind.
I'm
So-
in the middle.
Obo, you
Yeah.
reach a clearing. This
Okay.
one feels a little bit different, but you have followed a path
Mm.
to get here. Oh,
He's been afkered.
Jim's after himself. Well, I guess he can listen afterwards, because I can wrap it up quite soon anyway. So, rip. No, he's still here though on Discord. I'll give Jim 2 minutes.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Where's Wellrod?
He's here.
He's here.
Yeah.
Does Wellrod speak? I can't remember.
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
Can I, while we're just standing about, can I pet Wellrod?
See if he'll let you.
Can I make his acquaintance?
It's up to Ben.
Hello, Mr. Rod.
He'll growl, but he'll say, "Hello, big lady."
Oh, does he speak? Yeah!
Oh, he knows.
Wellrod!
Hello,
Is he
big
laughing
lady.
Hovis by any chance?
No.
Oh. Wellrod,
Hello.
how's it going?
So what?
May I pat you on your little head?
No.
Why?
Don't want it. Don't like it.
I got big hands.
Wait you try.
Okay, I want to pet. I'm trying to pet Wellrod on his head.
Give me an animal handling check.
Any excuse to use that one.
Yeah, that's the only time that
I
happens.
roll a 17.
It's a very good pet. It's a great
Yeah.
He nips you.
No.
Just a little playful nip. Just a little playful nip.
Oh, a little
Not
playful.
gonna
nip.
draw blood, but he's like. "Rrr."
I call him a lovely little bastard.
Oh, what the fuck?
In like a nice way.
It's
Oh,
all
you
kids.
lovely
I
little
of love.
bastard. Yeah. And I can I kiss him on the tip of his nose?
Yeah, that's
no.
pretty cringe.
No.
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 No. I just want to be friends with Wellrod.
You can be
The only
friends with
party
him.
member-
He still wanting you to touch him.
It's the only party member I like.
He's
What
alright.
the fuck?
Heyo.
Yeah, that's kind of fair, actually. thinking about
Higher charisma than all of you put together.
it.
Objectively
Wellrod.
untrue.
Yeah.
Objectively untrue.
If you add Laucian, then
Wellrod, I respect your need for personal space.
Yeah.
You're a good lad.
Actually, a badger does have 5 charisma, so Wellrod
Does
does
more
have
than
higher
one.
charisma than Laucian.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm so happy I'm the least.
He's
liked
got an
member of the
AC of
party.
10 as well, so I only have one more than he does.
Is he wearing some little jorts?
No, he just has a fez.
Oh, he has a fez.
Based.
Oh, I love Wellrod.
As far as you can tell, it is just part of him. It's not
Part
doesn't
of
seem
it?
to actually be a hat. He's just got a little fez as part of his head.
Oh, what a fucking little guy.
There's no
I'm
gap
an
there.
animal friend. I'm a fucking druid.
You can get one at a level. Are you?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Can you not summon beasts yet?
I want a widow guy. No, I can't summon beasts.
Do you not have that?
No.
Vic has that, and he's like level 4. in
Well,
our
I
other
didn't
game.
pick it as a spell
Oh, okay, fair enough.
because I'm a fool.
Yeah. Wellrod's gruff.
He's a nice little guy. I like him. Do you know when like you slap a dog on the head?
Mm.
no.
When you abuse an animal, yeah.
Yeah, I've never
No
abused an
way.
animal, to be honest. So.
You look. If you get a dog, you like just smack him in the chops a little bit.
Okay.
If you do that to Wellrod, he will
someone call
bite
the
you.
RSPCA.
He will bite me, so I can't
Yes.
slap him around the chops a little bit.
No.
Right? Okay. I
Yeah,
respect
who'd have
that.
thunk that a bit of animal abuse would have provoked
It's
the animal
not-
into biting you?
It does.
Animal abuse to slap a dog around the chops. They like it. It's
If
like,
Hey, well, they don't call them bitches for nothing, am I right, boys?
ruling just out, if any of you tries to touch Wellrod, he bites you, but it does do 1d1 piercing damage. So
oh,
it'll hurt. But
I'll hellish rebuke that bastard if I have to.
Jesus.
I mean, if you kill him, I'll just summon him back at some point. I don't have the spell prepared though, so I'd have to do it as a ritual.
yeah, that's fair.
It takes me an
I'd
hour.
want some
I'd be happy to sacrifice Meritrix for that ritual if he kills Wellrod.
What are we doing?
I'm going to continue. Jim is
Oh,
off
yeah,
for
yeah,
now.
yeah. Okay.
He's going to watch the YouTube video and go from there. So
Okay.
Okay.
be chilling.
I'll upload it tomorrow. Hi, Jim.
Uh,
Jim in the future.
Yes. Enjoy this, Jim. Hopefully, hopefully everyone will enjoy. So, Obo, you twist and you turn, and your vision begins to go a little bit hazy. Like it's not. There's something off. You're not quite sure, and you turn around the final corner, and your vision clears immediately. And in front of you is a red carpet.
Ooh.
And many faces turn towards you.
Huh.
And at the end of the carpet, a man in a blue suit.
Ooh.
With blue hair, blue beard, and blue eyes. And the blue rose petals lead towards him.
Smith.
Papa Smurf, that's his name. Canonically, it's Papa Smurf.
So you have a blue little house with a blue little window.
No, but he's got a blue beard, which is the
If
important
he was
part.
green, would he die?
What is this a reference to?
It would be painful for you.
This is a Bane reference.
No, right, carry on.
Okay. So, you breach the threshold of this circle, shall we say? And all of a sudden, you feel Vincenzo's hands that were, I guess, on your waist from the conga line? Conga line on the waist, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I will admit it's been probably a decade since I last conga line.
I'm changing that the next time I go for beer.
I was going to say, I don't know how depressing that is, but not at all, I suspect.
We'll conga line into the pub next time. Let's
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
Piz.
And instead you feel a fatherly figure. You can immediately sense a fatherly figure holding
Oh my god.
you elbow to elbow.
Oh my god.
As you look down, you see a wedding dress upon you.
I'm marrying my dad.
No, your dad is giving you away.
Brain immediately jumps to some Alabama shit. No, it's just
Jesus.
Yeah, that's some fucking random shit. Jesus.
Oh God. No, the man waiting at the end, you know, at the end of the hour would be your future husband.
My dad canonically is Chill Pullins.
I know, which is
Right.
beautiful. So he's about what, like? Well, they are about 2 foot tall.
2 foot tall.
And over
four
giant.
schools.
I don't know how they're holding you arm in arm.
He's on stilts. It's fine.
Yeah, at least the illusion of Chill Pollins, because holy fuck.
Right, I see.
I want to like, give you the freedom of your character. You're like almost the worst person to be going at the front of this one, which I enjoy a lot.
Uh-huh.
And you find yourself at the end of a red carpet. And the rest of the party, as you breach the barrier, you find yourself sat down in wonderful wedding suits. Or dresses, whatever floats your boat. Whatever you're wearing to this wedding.
Wedding
I'm off now.
robes.
Robes.
I mean,
Left
obviously
side
my
dress,
jorts and
right
my
side
fucking
skirt.
cape, and maybe I'll put a bow tie on.
Let's keep a bow tie.
Ah, we got a stripper, okay.
Yep. That was a bit late for that, I'm afraid. Bachelor party's been done.
Oh, well.
And party's over.
2 in 1.
And yeah, bit of an odd situation to find yourselves in, for sure.
Yeah.
This is Will.
Yes, that's exactly. I have to go to the bank. Like,
Oh, wonderful. I like that, actually.
Who am I marrying?
You're not sure?
Oh, right. Does he have a face?
Yeah. His face is pale.
Mm-hmm.
He's got blue eyes. And a blue beard. Great
Oh,
big
it's that guy.
bushy beard. Yeah, so the man standing at the end of the red carpet at the aisle
Right, is that guy
is the blue beard man, yes.
the man I'm marrying?
The blue man, yeah.
Right.
Not that blue
Very
man.
blue
He's
man.
not actually in Smurf makeup, to be clear. He has pale skin. And Chill Pollens will take your arm and begin to try and walk you down the aisle.
Okay.
Obo, all the rest of the party, what are you guys doing in this situation?
Why are we sitting here? The sky is falling.
I mean, I'm willing to wait to see where this goes. I haven't put this bow tie on for nothing.
I feel like Obo's crying her eyes out. She's been reunited with her dead Dar,
Yep.
who died in a horrible accident.
Are we going to predict gym sessions?
Yeah. Oh,
Probably all
God.
that team damage catching up with them, I imagine.
Well, we're going to take our revenge.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I hit it with my axe.
I fall. Don't hit my door with your axe. I fall to my knees and cry in front of Chill Pollens. I'd like to say I know that this is a fae trick, but I feel like I'm so overcome with emotion that I'm completely carried away in the moment.
Okay, now, weird situation to put you in, Rian.
Uh-huh.
I'd like you to do Chill's voice as he tries to persuade you, as Obo,
Right.
to
Oh, Jesus
walk
Christ.
down towards Bluebeard. Yeah, enjoy that.
Oh, we need to give Chill a voice. Fuck. Hello, Governor.
And you're also Obo, just to be clear.
Our most fathers greet their children.
You're quite an estranged father, to be fair. Strange.
It's me.
Keep in mind, it is his ultimate goal to get Obo down the aisle into Bluebeard's arms, shall we say.
My daughter. The accent's going to come in and out.
Just like Chill Pollens is in gym sessions, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can have someone else doing Chill Pollens if you want.
Fine, this is great.
Yeah, okay.
I'm all for it. To just converse with herself for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. What if someone else plays Obo?
Okay. I am happy with this.
Yeah, I feel like Obo's overcome with the spirit, and therefore I'm no longer in control with her. So, if
Holy
anyone wants
shit,
to
that's
take the
deep.
reins, yeah.
Who would like to possess Obo? As Obo plays her dad.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that level of
Anyone
roleplay yet.
but Will.
Channel your inner Obo, Will, okay?
Hey, drag Luke in.
Oh, God. Alright, fire away, boys.
My daughter.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh.
Okay, someone other than Will.
I'll do it.
Not a funky session. Thank you, Rowan.
Hey, you made it sexual. It wasn't sexual. You made it sexual.
Daddy's sexual. Fuck you.
I saw an opportunity. I took it. I have no regrets.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, so I turn to Obo. I say, my beautiful little daughter, as I kind of jump up and try and...
Father.
My-
Father.
How have you been?
Fuck.
It's been so long.
Isn't it at this point
This
that
is
Obo
really
normally
hard.
hits somebody with their withering stick?
Probably not ever.
Is it really you?
It's really me, daughter.
haven't seen you in years.
It's
How do I
been a
know?
while.
Tell me something you and I only know.
Do you remember that song we used to sing together?
Yeah, which one?
No, don't discuss it. Don't discuss it. Both start singing. Both start singing. Don't discuss it. Just go.
It's just gonna be chew, chew.
It is you. It is.
It's me. It's me, Elbow.
I run to embrace Chill and nearly crush him.
Now, my daughter, you remember why we're here today?
Of course, Dad. I'm getting married.
You're getting married. You're getting married to the love of your life.
Wait, who's the love of my life?
It's Jeff.
Jeff?
No surname.
Just Jeff.
You love him.
Do I?
He's handsome. He's blue.
Well, I do like the sound of that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Feel free to call him Bluebird if you wish.
He got a blue beard.
What the fuck was that?
Shut the fuck up. I need you, my daughter, to walk down the aisle.
No, Rhiann, just a quick line check.
Right.
Is Obo going along with this? I need to know
Fuck it.
your
Whatever's
take.
in your heart, bro. Whatever's in your heart.
No,
What?
I could seriously alter your fate here.
Barry, take control. Take control, Barry.
You've been given the reins.
Obo's free will has been taken away.
Anyone else in the party would like to stop this?
No.
You're all clapping.
There's a tear running down Lao Shin's eye just because of how
It's a
beautiful this
beautiful
moment
moment.
is. Yeah.
I'm digging another hole.
And then it just sounds like somebody's falling down the stairs because there's doof, 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 doof in the background just before the theme music hits.
I look around and you're all smiling, so it must be good. I look back to Chill. Of course I love him. Of course I do.
Go on, then. Go and embrace your husband.
I turn and clutching Chill. He's now off his stilts, and I'm just holding him from the air.
Dragging him along.
He's dangling. Yeah, he doesn't. His little toes don't even touch the ground when I'm holding his hand.
Beautiful.
So I kind of walk my father down the aisle, really.
Okay. Oh God. All right.
That was good.
It's not over yet.
Not over yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just walking down the aisle.
I relinquish control of Obo's fate now.
I think it's been decided
Oh.
already. So Obo reaches the end of the aisle to great applause from the many Fae and D&D party acquaintances, the Suicide Squad, cheering and clapping at this beautiful wedding. Sensual too. And the priest that officiates the wedding skips all the bullshit
Wicked.
and just says, "Do you, Bluebeard, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded bride?" He says, "I do."
It's a fake trick.
And he says, "Do you
Huh?
take this man?
It's a fake
What
trick.
is that?
Your-
It's a fake trick.
Someone trying to ruin my wedding?
Yeah, it's a fake trick.
Oh my God, EastEnders, you got to kick the door down first.
I object. I bloody object.
Come on, make a scene,
The
make a
priest-
scene.
I stand up and I
get my sword
shoot
out.
sparks from both of my hands and say, "It's a fake trick."
All right. And at
You
this,
want me not to marry this man? You're gonna have to drag me from this aisle. I love him.
Okay.
Oh, bloody right then.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Okay, so collectively, guys, I'd like us to decide. Now, the perfect story, traditional story, right here, would have the credits roll and go. Do, 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 come back next episode, right? Big
I'm happy
dramatic
with that.
ending. I've got the ending of this prepared anyway, so it's whatever. But Jim isn't here.
Yeah, I feel like Jim
Yeah.
should be here.
I
Yeah.
think,
We've
I
got the perfect
stand up,
cliffhanger.
shoot sparks from my hands, and say, "I object. It's a fey trick."
Vincenzo's
And
been.
the fucking
Everybody else
credits
goes,
roll.
"Oh my god!"
Yes. Beautiful.
The Thames just appears.
Yeah, no.
Can you edit that in at the end then?
Bobo's shocked face.
Can
Yeah.
we have the EastEnders ending at the end?
No, it'll actually be the drums from In the Air Tonight. Do 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 do.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Cool. End it there. End it there then, boys.
Okay.
Perfect time to end.
Oh,
Good,
yes.
good,
No,
good.
we can milk the marketing. We can get trailers in. You
Yeah,
know,
we
will she, won't
get-
she? You
It's
know.
actually the season finale until next
Yeah.
season, boys. So
Oh,
it may
shit.
also be season 2, episode 1, but hey, who gives a fuck?
Very
Next episode,
cool.
season 3, episode 1 as well.
I know.
starting off with a banger.
Like a British series, it has one episode ends the next season.
Next episode is the Christmas special. And that's it.
Oh god, I'm having Doctor Who flashbacks. Ah,
That is
Good lord.
very good.
I cannot believe that you took almost every single thing that I laid out in front of you.
Yes, you can.
No,
Don't
but
fucking lie to us.
Okay, I
You
can
can.
believe it.
We
But
didn't
the
take the big-
easiest-
There's a fucking gold ring for the knobhead that's wearing jean shorts and a cape. You've planted Barry with a big sword, and now we get to enact an episode of EastEnders. Of course, we're going to do all of it.
To be fair, I think the fact I rolled a natural 20 on pulling the sword.
Oh, dude, I was
is-
not giving you that fucking sword until you rolled on that 20. I was gonna just crush Barry's dreams, and then you just rolled on that 20. Motherfucker. Bastard.
I'm
Respectable,
gonna,
though.
I'm gonna have to think of some more shit for Barry now.
As if you only have a
achieved
plus
his
one,
goal. What was that, Will?
as if you only have a +2 on strength as well. Big turtle.
It's all in con, mate.
Oh, fair.
The man does not die.
He's a
I've got
barbarian with 2 strength plus 2 strength. Not bad.
I've got 18 AC and 60 HP.
Yeah, I mean
Don't need-
that's the
I
way.
don't need strength. I'll just get damage from items or something.
You have 80
Respectable.
HP.
60 HP right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
18
Jesus.
AC, which is
Oh.
actually worse. It's actually worse for me as a DM to deal with.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, can it kill Barry? Yes, it will one-shot the rest of the party, quite likely. Or it will always hit the rest of the party.
Just
should
give
I
him
say.
like the baddie has +3 to hit on
Against
totals.
totals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. An eagle.
Oh god, no! Can it lift and drop Barry from a great height?
Just have like an
Oh.
eagle druids every enemy, and they just wild shape into like people.
Well,
Beautiful.
Anyway.
Hard triggering his phone.